All right. Well, a bunch of stuff happened last time. You guys had retrieved the Takorite core, and you delivered it to the Hob boss at the old abandoned temple, where you guys were paid for your troubles, a hefty sum of 700 gold. You then witnessed them as they sold it to this group of shady characters that you didn't interact with at all. You guys met with the captain of the skyship, Jean-Paul. You guys met him. And you also met Lady Amy Berta, who's kind of the rich noblewoman that owns the entire Manticore forest. You guys learned that it was basically generational wealth. She just has all this money.
Nepo baby.
She was nice, though. You guys killed some on-kegs and kind of a side job, made a little bit of money doing that. I listed what you did in your downtime. Earther did some private research. Ziv, you spent some time at the Temple of Eros, the Beacon of Bronze, kind of made a acquaintanceship with Helmine Valora, and read up on some philosophy about warfare. Alex also did some research, especially about his new magical pickaxe, which he can upgrade by feeding it gems.
Ooh.
Koji beat everybody up in sparring, and nobody wanted to him anymore.
Is it hard for me to find fights now?
And Kijo, you got into a bunch of bar fights. You made friends with Earl, who's the tavern owner at the Frantic Fish, and you guys went into the magical dungeon city, the Gambler's Grasp, where you fought the salt and water golems and died temporarily.
It was a good time.
Reset. And that's where we had left off. You guys had literally just gotten poofed back out of the dungeon. All of you had been reset as if you'd taken a long rest. And what's next for you guys? I don't think you guys had any current pressing endeavors that you...
I don't think so.
...really wanted to look into. Which means it's time to go find plot hooks.
I like it.
Sounds good to me.
The Manticores.
They're the ones we got the job to do the onkegs from.
Yeah, they're the ones that have their shit together.
Yeah, they don't keep their weapons in.
They don't keep their weapons in their bag, and they're run by a woman, so it's all good.
They're not run by... Oh, well, they're owned by a woman.
Owned by a woman.
By a woman.
Even better.
It all starts at the top, you know?
What? She's the one
She's
who
the one that
owns
owns. She's the one that owns them.
Yeah. Arthur had it. He's with it.
Just like a man to think a woman wasn't in charge.
And I think we didn't level up last session. It was 2 sessions ago. Let me look.
That is correct.
Yep, we're still in level 3.
I know because I posted that GIF slamming the level 4 button.
Those golems are just really one big golem away. Big, strong, party murdering golems. Yeah, you guys will go ahead and you make your way over to Tygus at the Manicore group, kind of your dwarven patron who kind of runs the day-to-day over there. Tygus actually came with you guys into the dungeon, so he would actually be with you Now that I think about it.
True.
He's not staying with you guys. He would just kind of probably go back with you guys to the guild. And when he gets
We're more
there,
walking back to the same place together.
yeah. And then you walk back together.
Well, now we've got to kill you, Tychus. We can't handle this awkwardness.
You guys walk back towards the guild, and Tygus kind of looks confused as he sees someone standing near the front entrance. He's like, "Hey, what the hell is that nerd doing over there?" And you can see Quinnis, who's the head of the other guild, the rival guild in town, the Blue Banners Guild. It's kind of slender, elven, maybe nerdy-ish, very contract-driven elf. And he kind of calls for Tygus to come over, and he says, "Yes, Tygus, I had something I'd like to discuss with you privately, if I could." Kind of looks over all you guys, gives you a half wave. He's like, "All right," and they go inside together.
I'll follow. We're going inside for the job board anyway, right?
Yeah. Yep, I'm going inside. I want to kind of keep track of which way direction they're going. The Tychus and what's his nuts?
Sure.
Quinnis, is that his name?
Quinnis.
Yeah,
Yep.
Quinnis.
Spelled weird. Spelled more like Q-ness.
Quinnis.
It's Q-I-U instead of Q-U-I.
They just kind of go off towards Tygus's little like private blacksmithing shop that he has.
All right, we'll go to. Was it Tygus we go to see if they have any things, or who do we talk to for that?
Usually, yeah, but he's kind of.
Let's follow him then. That's why we came
You're
here.
just gonna go with him.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, we came here for a reason.
You guys follow towards the blacksmith shop, and Quinnis kind of sees all of you there and says, "If I might speak to Tygus privately, actually."
Sure, in just a minute. Tygus, what do you have out there? We're bored.
Oh, well, I saw a posting just recently about some kind of hand cake job. I don't know if you guys...
We just did that.
Right, yeah, you did that one. I mean, our job board's pretty much picked clean right now. I mean, do you guys have any hobbies or anything you could...
I like fighting.
Right, well, we'll just, have our private meeting here.
I'll huff and walk out.
You guys...
I was wondering what that music was.
I don't know how it ended up.
That was us going. That's us going to the dance club since we have nothing to do right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna step out.
Move from playlist.
Do you want us to close the door behind you?
Yeah, I'll come find you guys in a little bit.
I'll
Let's
get
make
the
it
door.
easy to find him and stand just outside the door.
After I close the door, I'm gonna put my ear up to it. Quietly.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, good, I got guidance. Man, I rolled a 2. That's brutal. An 11.
I'm just gonna sit cross-legged on the floor and read my book.
Make a perception check with. I won't give you. I'll Just make a perception check for how well you listen.
More guidance. All right.
You're so guided.
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. A really dirty 20.
Really dirty 20.
You hear, as they discuss, Quintus talks about how they basically don't have any job postings available at the Blue Banners Guild, and that's causing a lot of their members to grow unhappy and uneasy. And Quintus mentions that a handful of the guild members have kind of gone rogue and have turned to banditeering, and they've gone to a town to the north and are basically just extorting the town up there.
We could be Batman, you guys.
And Quintus talks about how it looks really bad for the guild if this gets out, so he doesn't want to employ someone within the guild to handle it. And he was hoping that even though they're rival guilds, that he could work with Tygus to have these rogue guild members subtly murdered. And Tygus is like, "Oh, in fact, I think I know just the group. I'd be interested in something like that."
I'm gonna step away from the door at this point and kind of just hang out over here by Ziv.
Just in time as the door opens a second later. All right, you all can come on back in now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold
Okay.
up my finger and finish my chapter. All right. I stand up and walk in. I sit in his chair.
Basically fills you in on the same information, and that they're looking for a group that can act with extreme discretion in handling these guild members that have turned to banditeering.
What was
Yeah,
the
discretion.
quartermaster's name at the other guild?
Clay.
Wait, so do you want them
Do you mean
dead?
the guy that was guarding the vault?
No, the guy that kept swords in a bag.
Yes, that was Clay. That's Clay Smoke, and he's like a human fighter. And you guys remember?
No, he's not.
He had
He's not a fighter. He's not
he
a
had a
fighter.
bunch of
if he gets their
different,
weapons like that.
He had a bunch of different like firearm pistols on him, like very cowboy-esque bandolier style.
Did he become a bandit?
Quintus mentions that Clay is one of the defectors.
I'll do it.
Wait. So, question: Do you want them apprehended, dead? Preference?
Well, I would like it to never get out to.
So you want them dead? That's going to cost.
Well, I didn't say dead. I would like it to never get out or have the
You
possibility.
want them dead?
Tygus
Like-
he doesn't like he doesn't like that word.
No, but it's what he
Permanently
wants.
unconscious.
That's what he wants. He wants them dead because he wants it so that they can never speak again. So either dead or mangled.
I would just like it to not get out to our clients that our faithful members have defected into becoming bandits. I think.
Okay, so would you rather them be dead or would you rather us take their tongues and all their fingers so they can't communicate?
You're forgetting about magic. Some people can communicate telepathically.
I think the word he's looking for is unalived.
He just looks
I just-
horrified.
I just want him to say it because it's what he's asking us to do.
Quinn, you're the leader of an adventurers guild. Use your
Okay,
big boy
yes,
words
yes,
and tell us what you want.
yes, murdered.
If you don't tell us what you want, it may not happen. So tell us what you want done.
Yes, I would like them to be murdered for money.
Thank you.
Okay, then that's going to cost extra.
How much?
Don't worry.
Oh, how many of them are there?
Well, we have 4 defectors from the group itself, but I think it's likely they've picked up a couple of other stragglers with them.
10? Less?
Probably less, call it 6 approximately.
Six.
Most of them, maybe a 2 or 3.
Okay, so there's 6 of them, ish. What do you guys think? Do you think 300 gold a head? Do you want us to bring their ears back for proof?
Maybe their whole head.
No, if you just maybe bring back their blue banners, sashes, or
Okay.
Oh, we're doing it tombstone style. I like that.
effects.
So 300 a head?
That's frankly, I think that's more than the guild can afford. How about 75 a head, 150 for Clay, as he's taken some of our equipment with him.
How about hold on. This negotiation is going the wrong way, Quinn. How about 100 a head, and we'll do Clay for free.
Minus
Probably.
any magic item. We keep.
Probably. We couldn't find that one. I don't know what happened. He must have sold it before we got there.
Weird, all the magic items were the only thing that wasn't found.
Weird.
You can make. Whoever wants to can make a persuasion check with advantage, or 2 of you can make persuasion checks.
Well, I have a +0.
I think I have something for it. Hold on.
I have a +1. I'm not terrible.
But you're not great either.
Nope.
I
I've
have
got a -1. Let me do it.
2.
That's pretty persuasive, Rosier. Honestly,
Ah.
Ziv cares less about how much we make, other than that we're doing Clay for free. That's really the important part of the negotiation for her.
And hey, they don't have to worry about confidentiality. We took the airship engine and sold it to the goblins and haven't said anything.
You
They
did
don't
what?
know that. Like,
Oh,
in the great words of Socrates, I drank what?
He says fine, 100 a head, and Clay for free.
I have one other condition, Quinn.
Yes.
You have to hire a competent quartermaster. What kind of outfit are you running over there?
Clay did a great job.
No, he did not. You're wrong.
Hitting him with a rolled up
Just looks
newspaper.
confused.
Bad.
weapon shouldn't be.
Are you agreed that
Roll
you
up
will
and
hire a
shoot.
competent quartermaster after?
Yes.
All right.
Very well. They've just gone north. There's a small kind of clamming and small fishing village to the north. They typically hire adventurers for security since it's dangerous wilderness and they don't have much of a guard posting. But it seems like the adventurers they hired from our group have kind of taken over the town, as it were, and are extorting them.
Very well. We'll return for our money.
As we walk out, we get out of earshot. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but We could talk to the town mayor and ask him if he wants to pay us for getting rid of the bandits. Paid by them and the guild.
Good idea. It's actually a really good idea. Are you feeling all right, Koji? Like, that's not normal for you. You're normally like all prim and proper and honor and all that bullshit.
My efficiency is rubbing off on him.
Say, you're rubbing off on me. What can I say? And I figured you guys would have thought of it anyway, so might as well get out of the way now.
I actually hadn't thought of that yet, but props.
I was already walking to the mayor's office, but that was a good, adequate idea, Koji.
I probably would have come up with it before long, but
Koji's not sure if he should be feeling happy or not about this exchange right now.
I will say Amy Berta's not the mayor. She's just really rich. She's just
well,
like
we're talking about the mayor at the town that we're headed to.
Oh, okay. Of course. I see. The town is.
Is it this town?
It is that town.
Oh, wow.
This town.
Back in 1 second.
Well, but not related to this, probably, because that would be suspicious. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that, yeah. Yeah, do the loop, go back, turn them all in, do the loop again. Find Mankirk's wife.
Well, are you guys going to the Berta Manor then?
Says Berta.
Yes.
Berta.
We
Is
get
that
there.
what they say?
When we get there, I'm just gonna be like, rich people shit isn't really my scene. I'll just hang out outside.
You guys arrive and you can see there's a, this is a coastal city, so there's not a lot of, I guess, greenery around, but there's clearly like a very beautifully landscaped, I don't know, foliage around. There's like all these hedges, trees, yeah, beautiful landscaping. Making your way up, there's kind of this stone path. It's kind of on top of a hill overlooking a lot of the city and the coast. I would describe it as a humble mansion. It's a mansion, but it's based on what you know about her wealth. It's certainly frugal for the means that she possesses. It does have a summer home kind of vibe to it. It's bigger, stone. Making your way through this beautiful landscaped walkway, you approach the front door. You can see there's a handful of guards outside. Just call it 3 guards outside, and they kind of stop and walk towards you. Hey, old friends, did you have an appointment with the lady? Yes, more adventurers looking for work. I'll be right back. And he goes inside. A minute or two goes by, and then exiting the door, you see the half-orc woman that was with Amy Berta before when you guys talked to her on the beach. She's not like dressed like a guard or anything. She seems like more of an an advisor or some other staff member. She kind of looks over all and says, "Hey, I'm sorry to tell you, but Lady Berta's quite busy today. I'm afraid she's not really in the mood for speaking to ragtag adventurers. If you are looking for, we'll say, a higher echelon of employment than random job board postings, you're gonna have to, well, do something more miraculous. You know, prove yourselves a little bit that you're head and shoulders above the rest of the riffraff running around, and then we can talk." So,
Like guarding a door? Oh.
this lady wasn't guarding the door. They got her from inside.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the guard talking. My
No,
mistake.
no, no. This is the half orc lady they brought out. She's like, "Yes, sorry, she's very busy, but you know, there's adventurers are a copper a dozen these parts, and we're not really looking for any kind of riffraff. You could seek employment with any of the local guilds if you so choose. The Manticore group is specifically within Miss Berta's purview."
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
I'm Carolina. Crow.
I get.
Is my
I
surname.
get out my book and write her name down.
She's putting you on her killing list.
Oh, I'm not an adventurer. I simply am a trusted friend of Miss Berta. Oh, well, Miss Berta is very interested in the traditional magical dungeon around the city. If you have make any progress in that area, I think she'd most certainly love to have you all over for a dinner or some type of other celebration. She is a fan of adventurers and their exploits, but the riffraff, brown rats, bandits, things like that don't really get on her radar, just based on how many are around. Gives you a nod. Yes, it is spring, so we will have Lady Berta typically puts on a large feast for the most powerful adventurers. She's quite a fan of hearing their stories and exploits. They come from all over. So if you were to do something so noteworthy as to make progress in the improgressible dungeon, I'm certain you would earn yourselves an invitation. Gives you a nod. She's like, "You are clearly the most sensible in your group. I appreciate your tact." Gives you a nod and goes back inside.
Make a rude gesture at the door.
I've already left to admire the greenery. You guys would catch me on the way out.
She was talking down to me. Oh. Not
That is true.
unexpected. That doesn't mean they have the right to do it, though.
Well, I disagree, Earthier. Or I'm sorry, I disagree. The people of higher station certainly have the right to talk to those of lower station. However, I am not of her lower station, and I will not be spoken to that way.
Love that that's the objection.
I'll just stare blankly.
I don't understand.
Indeed.
Cool. If you guys take a direct path, there's a light forest, but it's very light, so it's not really going to obscure your movement at all. You guys could get there in a day's time if you wanted to get there at night, or you could rest outside the city and then arrive in the morning, but there is always a chance that you encounter some kind of creature, especially in this area in the wilderness.
With bandits out there, we probably don't want to stay out right outside the city.
Probably true.
Well, we also don't know where the bandits are. Or are they actually in the town, Thomas? Did we ever...
So the information you got is that essentially they were hired for a protection job at the town, and then we're just kind of like, this is our town now. So
okay, so they are in the town.
they are in the town and like kind of pseudo guarding the town. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
Yeah, I know.
you got to be making payments. You know, Tony
Extortion.
Soprano.
So similar to what we're gonna do. That's what you're saying.
Once we own the town, we can name it Pretzel.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a good callback.
It is. And what would be the downside of going straight there? Would we have to like move quickly or something like that, or?
You would just get there at nightfall, so you wouldn't really have, this.
So it's
Going
we
into
could
the
just-
town, the stores would likely be closed, things like that. But totally an option.
Going in at night may not be the worst idea because if they're not staying in the town, then that would give us the opportunity to potentially talk to some of the locals at the tavern without tipping off that we are there and why. Yeah. Yeah. I think we should go at night because we're less likely to get attacked by wildlife too.
Works for me.
Cool. Who would like to roll a d10?
Fuck.
It's been done by Koji.
I had it ready.
You mean you can't type that quickly?
All right, you guys arrive in the town just as night's about to fall. You don't encounter any obstacles or creatures along your way that pose any kind of threat. As night's falling, you see a smaller town up ahead of you. It's kind of not right up on the coastline, but it's coastline adjacent. Small town, kind of these straw roof buildings, a couple of a few more sturdy buildings, made of stone, wood, things like that. But clearly, it's not an agricultural community. It's very small. They kind of live off of going down at low tide, collecting all the food that they need. A couple of plants here and there, but really, really small. Probably like a 200-person town or less.
You guys want to just go in, or do you want me and Ziv to go in first and have a look?
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of me making it in unnoticed, so.
Alex, you stay here.
Okay.
Alex just walks into the edge of town and goes, "Hi, everybody!"
I walk into town and go, "Argh!"
So, Thomas, I think me and Brain are going to try to sneak in.
Sure. You guys.
We're gonna split the party because that never goes wrong.
Yeah, you guys can make stealth checks if you'd like. Although by sneaking in there, do you guys mean like Pink Panther, like creeping through the bushes? Because I mean, it's nighttime, so the town's pretty much dead. If you guys just wanted to.
I'm gonna try to just more look kind of halfway between. I'm gonna try to be inconspicuous, but try to stick to the shadows at the same time. But if someone sees me, I don't want it to be like, that person's obviously creeping around. Like,
Mm-hmm.
haha!
Wow.
Out stealthed Ziv.
We're sneaky girls.
So without any issue, you guys creep amongst the kind of dozen or so squat buildings. There's very little sounds. It's very dead outside. There's the occasional like barking dog or a gull that creaks. There's clearly like one larger building that's like a tavern or an inn, but for the most part, it's just small residential houses. There's a few small shops. You don't see any guards or militia walking around. You see a couple people either just stumbling out of the tavern, maybe walking a dog. Just tired folk with raw hands, nothing.
Is
Do we
the only
see-
place bump in the tavern, basically?
Pretty much the only place with any activity outside of like a few small, some of the squat homes with people, maybe walking a dog or having a dinner inside.
Do I see anyone I recognize?
Make a. So just make a general intelligence check.
Intelligence? 9.
No.
Is there a window or anything into the tavern where I could try to look inside without walking through the door? Or is there a place I could look through the
definitely
door?
windows. Yeah, you could do that, no problem.
I just kind of want to see if I scope out inside, see if I recognize anybody from any of the people we're looking for, basically.
Yeah, taking a peek inside, you see there's a handful of patrons inside, but they're all kind of they're clearly like sitting off to the side in the corners. And then there's one table in the center that has it's like larger human. His hair is in like a white braid down his back that obviously looks out of place. And with him are these two like smaller, kind of young, teenage, 17, 18-year-old folks that look like they're equipped for adventuring as well. They look like they're very obviously like adventuring interns.
Do they have the blue sashes?
They do. And this other guy that he's shirtless right now, but he also has a blue sash kind of around his stuff that's dumped all around carelessly. everybody else in the tavern's like basically pressed up against the walls, like clearly trying to mind their business away from these guys.
And there's no chase though,
Clay, no.
or Clay. That's what I meant. Yeah. Should we maybe wait for them to leave and see where they go bed down?
Do that. What time is it? Is it pretty early?
It's nighttime right now. If you guys are getting there at night, it's like midnight-ish.
Midnight-ish? Okay, so it's pretty late. Yeah, I think Zib's got a good idea. We just keep an eye on him, and then tail them when they leave.
Sure. So you guys wait another little while, kind of just watching and observing from a distance. After about an hour or so, the two kind of interns, they look a little uncomfortable with this giant, loud adventurer. He kind of claps him on the back and drunkenly stumbles his way upstairs, where it looks like there might be a small room or something else up there. Then the other two kind of quietly pack their things, leave a few copper on the table, and then they actually start walking towards the front door.
Okay.
Let's-
Let's watch them.
Let's let them get a little bit of a distance, and these two look pretty inexperienced. We might be able to just grab them, huh?
Did you mean kill them?
No, I mean grab them and talk to them, get information from them.
Or we could just kill them because that's what we were hired to do.
All right, but we know where the big guy is. We don't know where all the others are. These two guys look like newbies. They look scared, like they could be easily scared and impressionable.
Okay, but so you're saying we need one of them?
We could take both of them and then use one to threaten the other one, you know?
Yeah, but if we kill one of them, that will threaten the other one.
I'm just saying that may not be necessary from the get-go. That's always an option we can take later, you know? You can't unkill someone. Well, I guess you can, but we can't unkill someone.
Seems very
It's
inefficient.
hypothetically possible to unkill someone.
It could actually end up being more efficient. Because if there's both alive, right? We can say, "Hey, you, give us the information we want, or we're gonna hurt that one."
We could also pull a Joker and snap a stick in half and throw it at him.
Why would we do that?
So they fight to the death, and the one that comes out on top gets to live and give us the information.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
well, let's follow
let's.
him.
Well, those two kind of younger guys make their way outside. They both seem a little like shy and embarrassed, almost like they're like They look a little guilty and a little shy, I would say. And then the two of them kind of shuffle their way over to what's one of the largest homes here. It's one of the only ones made out of like stone and wood, and they make their way over there. And
How far away is the home that they're headed to?
they're very close by. It's like 100 feet away from the tavern or less.
When they're about 30 feet away from the tavern, I want to come up behind one of them, hopefully in sync with Ziv, and hand over the mouth, knife at the throat, and just kind of like, don't say anything.
So we're
If you
each
talk-
going to go one to each guy, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
If you work with us, there's a chance you walk away from this alive. If you don't, I guarantee you don't walk away alive.
Ziv, I'm assuming you're doing something similar.
Yep, I would just mirror. If he's going to go up to one, I mean, well, actually, am I even tall enough to get a knife to this guy's throat? Like, that's an actual question.
So one of them's like one of them is a very like a young halfling, and the
Oh, okay.
other is like is a human male that's obviously a little taller. And The human male's wearing armor, and the other guy's just wearing robes.
So what
right.
I would have done, I would have gone for the human male because I'm a little
Right.
bigger than Ziv.
Unless
and
we
I
wanted comic value, then we could have done backwards.
And I would have like kicked the back of his knee to break his knee down, so he like fell down, and then
Sure.
I can grab him.
I will say, you guys are basically in the middle of like, it's essentially the town square right now. It's kind of just like this little circle of buildings. So if you were going to do that, your characters would probably be aware that you guys are pretty exposed where you're at if you wanted to.
I would have tried to do it in a
Probably
place
about
where it's less visible.
Why don't we let them get in the house and just see if we can figure out if there's anybody else in the house?
It's a big house. I don't know about that.
Well, not to do anything tonight, to do anything the next night if there's nobody else in there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So we're using this as a scouting mission to do something tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
As much as Ziv would love to hold a knife to that guy's throat.
Or we could just take them at their doorstep.
True. But I
'Cause
have
then
a
that's
feeling
less
that would
visible.
get. I have a feeling that would get loud, and there are only two of us.
True. Yeah. Okay. Let's just scout then.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, they walk up to the door of this house. They knock a couple of times. There's a little like door slat, like eye slat, opens up, and the person inside, it's kind of another halfling, kind of obviously like standing on a stool or something, hops down, opens the door. He's wearing like dark robes, clearly older, a little more experienced than the other ones. He's got kind of daggers and like a bandolier around his waist.
Blue sash?
Yes, and goes ahead and lets them in.
Was there any kind of special knock or password, or they just knocked and looked to see if they recognize them?
The second one.
So if we go in through the front door, it's going to be a knock and then dagger through the eye slit, by the way, is how that's going to go.
We'll just have you on the so that you're like crossbow level with the eye stool or with the eye hole.
Oh, that'll do it. All right. Is there any? As you said, it's a house that they're in. It's a two-story house, one-story house.
It is a two-story house.
Were we able to see anything in the 2 seconds the door was open? Any
Here,
other
you know
people
what?
in there?
I'll just give you a visual over here. I'll just move you to a map here. This is essentially what you see over here.
Where's here?
Hang on, it's not working.
So is this like like a cul-de-sac in the town or something?
Yes, essentially.
Does the house they go into like
Come on, roll 20.
the big house, does it look like remarkable? Like, does it look fancier than the other houses, or is
Yeah,
it
I would
just
say
kind
so.
of, like, notably, like, wow, that house looks different type
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
Wow.
All right. So 2 questions. First question is there an outhouse?
There's not an outhouse.
Okay. Second
You're
question.
thinking of Unforgiven, are you?
I mean,
But if you guys are tracking, they essentially went from the tavern to the
Right.
fancy house.
second question, is there a way to potentially see or hear inside? Could we see through the door at all? I'm trying to gauge how many people are in there, see if we have any way of guesstimating that.
I just can't think of a way that you would know that unless you want to like. I can't even
peering
think of a
in
way you know that.
windows.
Yeah, peering in windows maybe.
Well, what if we go to the general store really early and see how many people come out over the course of the day? Oh, that could make us targets too if they're shaking down people. If they
Could
see us.
I'm thinking of just going into the tavern and
And asking?
yeah.
Sure.
Maybe you go get the rest of the group. I go in there, ask around a little bit.
I like it.
Man.
Double split.
There's the one guy that's upstairs in the tavern too. We could take him. He's by himself.
Don't fight him.
I'm not
I
gonna
guess we-
fight him. I'm saying we as a group could go take him.
Did you guys
All right.
bring your horse, Fabian? Or Fabio?
Fabio. Would we have brought the cart or just the horse?
Do we own a cart?
I think you guys only
Oh,
bought
true.
the horse. I don't think you guys bought the cart.
Yeah, I'm pretty
so.
sure it's the horse.
But I mean, you can use the horse not as as a pack horse. So we can carry plenty of shit. Bannerlord style, All right, I will go get the rest of the. I will go get the rest of the group while Aaron scopes out
Yeah.
the tavern.
I'm going in the tavern.
This is either going to
Okay.
be
Is this
fun
the-
or the beginning of the story of why Aaron had to come up with a second character.
Is this the next morning or that night?
No, same night, right now.
Okay, you go into the tavern. There's maybe 3 other patrons in there, 2 together, 1 by himself, and then the bartender. They all kind of give you a weird look, like you obviously don't fit in here. And they kind of look at you, and some of them kind of size you up, and they're trying to decide if you're trouble or not. And then the bartender says, "Look, we already made our payment today. If you're here to rob us, just know that we don't have much."
I'm just gonna walk up to the bar. Are there stools or is it standing bar?
Stools.
I'm gonna sit down on a stool. I'm gonna put a coin down and say, "I'd like an ale, please."
Kind of looks, it gives you a bit of a side eye and pours you an ale.
Thank you, Kai. I'm not here to get payment for it. What, have people been doing that?
You know, rough times and all. People are down on their luck. Not a lot of work going around for adventurer types, so yeah.
So some of them turned to abandoning, I guess. Yeah, that's not good.
They don't like that word.
Well, I'm sure they don't like that word, but it's what they're doing.
Kind of nervously looks upstairs and puts like a finger to their lips and just lets you know it's like one of the more brute of the problem group is in our room for rent up above.
I see. You just have the one room?
Just the one, and then
Okay.
my room's next to it where I live.
Yeah. And I would assume that you wouldn't want any sort of conflict to be happening in here. It might kind of fuck up your tavern, and that's your livelihood, so.
We don't really do conflict very well here. We're just a small hamlet. We do fishing.
Oh, I know you don't, but I do.
Well, some of them have moved themselves into the mayor's house. Is kind of
So
forced
that's
them
the
to move.
mayor's house. Okay.
They moved in with him and his family, and they just
Like kind of against his will, or is he on board with that?
well, I mean, the mayor just wants to keep us safe and avoid conflict. So
So he felt compelled, but maybe not happy about it.
perhaps, yeah. And then their leader, I guess, sleeps up in the windmill over there with his, a couple of his closer friends.
The leader sleeps in the windmill. So they kind of spread out, huh?
Yeah, well, he seems a little paranoid. He's always, watching over the town from up there. Climbs up on the roof, and he's got some kind of rifle or something. So he appreciates the vantage point, I think.
Interesting. So he hangs out up there all day, and there's just a couple guys with him.
Yeah, usually just him and his buddies, and the other guys come around, shake everybody down, and bring him the earnings. We go fish, they take some of it. We come back with coin or goods from trade. He takes some of it as well.
Well, I have some friends, and we could probably be compelled to remove this problem for you if you want, with minimal destruction to your property and person. Does
I
that
don't really
hold
have-
any interest?
We don't really have any money.
Then maybe you could offer something else.
Gives you a weird look.
You got a cart for a horse? Or just... I'm not there. Never mind.
That's actually what I was thinking, Marcus. It's we could just use a cart. You think anyone could spare a cart?
I'm sure someone could spare a cart.
Like for a horse, yeah, it's kind of weird, but would that be appealing to you?
Sure.
Don't forget about the gold-plated rims.
Okay, and if we do it, the only other thing, I like another drink. Just after the fact, like maybe on the house. But
Okay.
you seem kind of nervous. Are you okay?
I mean, you're talking about murdering a bunch of bandits, and
Well, I didn't say murder.
I mean, are you just?
Remove the problem.
It sounds like you guys are just gonna take over here and do what they do. You're already talking about getting free stuff.
That was the most unbelievable no I've ever heard in my life.
No, I'm not gonna do anything like that. We just want a cart and a beer. We're not gonna shake anyone down. That's it. The cart and the beer, and then we're gonna leave, and we're never gonna come back unless you might need help again in the future. But that would be if you called us back. We would not come back on our own volition.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm a much better person than those guys. Like, you thought I was gonna shake you down, and instead, I bought a beer from you.
Okay.
You don't sound like you believe me.
You sound crazy.
I think it's maybe just that you're rural and not from the city and you don't understand. That's okay.
You just call him a dumb hick.
Look very offended.
No, it's a different culture. That's all. Anyway, I should go. We're gonna take care of the problem for you, and we're not gonna be a problem for you ourselves. I promise. Okay?
All right.
What's your name, by the way?
Great question.
Now, after this conversation is over, is the bartender wearing a blue sash?
Jory.
Jory. I'm Kijo, Jory. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't feel like you really believe that, but that's okay.
Meeting strangers hasn't been going very well.
Yeah, just don't let me in with those blue sash guys. I'm not like them.
Okay. We'll see.
I suppose I'll have to just prove it to you. All right. Fair enough. Anyway, I should go. I would prefer if they didn't know that we're going to be going after him. So if you could just keep that on the down low, that would be ideal.
Sure.
Anyway, thank you for the information, and have a good night. Oh, do you know anywhere locally that it would be convenient for I don't know, there's 5 of us, 6 of us to rest?
I mean, I would offer you one of my rooms, but they're both, I'm using one of them, and
Yeah, I know the other one. And I don't want to make you have to deal with that problem, like, and possibly like ruin your tavern. That would be bad.
yeah.
So, can't really think of anything. That's okay if that's the case. Just if there was something, it would be nice to know.
I can't think of anything at the moment. Sorry.
That's all good. Thank you for the information. I'll put another coin down, and I will turn and leave.
Cool. Let's take a quick break, because I really have to use the bathroom.
Good luck.
I'll be right back.
Real quick, Thomas, is there a gang called the Blue Sash Brigade?
The Blue Banners Guild?
Blue Sash Brigade? Is that what they're calling themselves?
No, not yet.
Darn.
Okay, be right back.
I think so. Are you here, Brain?
Yeah, I set my headphone down for a minute. What's up?
No, we were just wondering if you were here.
Yep, I was here. Yep, I heard all of it. I've been back. I heard basically the whole conversation. But I had to mute myself because my kiddo's poking around now, so. Back 1 second.
Okay.
All right, back again.
Welcome back. From outer space. Pizza.
So late for dinner. It's 9:30 here. The best time.
He doesn't have to.
Put this back, please, honey.
That's true. I don't have to. It also means I get to get up earlier, play games earlier. But while you're working at the end of the day, I'm already off playing games.
It's true. You don't know that.
That is true.
Okay, I'm back.
About time.
Sorry about that.
I'll consider forgiving you.
That's generous of you.
Said he'd only consider it. Not that he actually did. Well,
It's generous for me to consider.
What are we considering?
consider.
Well, are you leaving the tavern? Are you staying there?
I am leaving and going back to the group.
I assume you fill us in on the gist of the conversation.
Yep. That there's a guy. Probably Cliff likes to hang out in the windmill during the day so that he can see everything that's happening, and he will probably see us if we try to go in during the day. So I'm going to suggest that we go in during the night,
Okay.
and maybe take Cliff straight away. Take him out.
Two thoughts. Thought one, that guy is totally going to sell us out, or be accidentally give us up. Civ is absolutely convinced that that guy is going to not hold your secret. Bar owner guy. Question two, Thomas, is there? I don't know. One of those guys goes in there, smells something fishy, holds a sword to his neck, he sings. Question two, Thomas, is there a tree taller than the windmill, say within, I don't know, 150 feet of the windmill?
There's a couple of trees around it. They're definitely not as tall. I'd say the tallest one goes about halfway up the breadth of it.
Well, that doesn't do me any good.
Sorry.
You wanted to snipe the sniper?
Yeah, I was going to be ready. All right. Well,
Do you
question.
Do you want to take him tonight?
We know at least 3 of them are drinking a little tonight too. Is there a way into the windmill other than the front door?
Usually with the windmill, there's only one way in or out.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to climb the outside of it.
My question stands.
What is
How big
the
are
windmill made
the?
of?
Sorry, go ahead.
What's the windmill made out of?
Probably
Because
brick.
my concern is we go in the windmill, we take them out, we hide there, wait for them to come in, they just burn it to the ground with us in it.
How big are the fans of the windmill? Do they like, go almost all the way to the ground, or?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I don't know how dexterous you are, Civ, but you could grab it, ride it up to the top, and slide down towards the. Slide down and jump off into the roof.
Well, I'm just thinking if he's that paranoid, the front door is not going to be a thing we can just walk into. So I was thinking of alternative ways to get in.
Also, do we want to start with the boss, who's going to be the most difficult to take out potentially, and might result in a more drawn-out fight? Do we start with his underlings that should be more easy to take out, and maybe we could do it without alerting everybody at the same time?
I think we start with the one that's by himself.
The thing about the boss is, though, he's in a position where if we're fighting the other guys, he can shoot at us.
That's why we go in at night when he's not on the roof.
Well, even if he's not on the roof, if he wakes up and gets on the roof, he can start shooting at us.
No, I think we go to the windmill like right now in the dead of the night.
Yeah. Humans, halflings.
The guy that you saw in the tavern looks like not a Goliath, but some kind of Goliath ancestry, like, you know, half human, half Goliath, maybe. The big guy that you saw drinking in the tavern with the two novices. This is a human-centric area, so probably all the people from the town, but the adventurers, who knows? Adventurers are always big groups of weirdos. You know, you've seen maybe a somewhat Goliath, a halfling, and a human. So
If they have someone with dark vision, they're almost certainly going to be the one on guard as well. So
They also can't see in as far in the dark as me, almost certainly.
So to the windmill, right?
I think so.
Like right now, let's go.
okay. How are you guys approaching? Are you going to go through the wooded areas, or are you going to
The wooded area.
into the center?
Definitely the wood area. Yeah.
Okay, that does mean that you'll probably pass by the big house, unless you want to make go all the way around. You know, do like you guys
we
are
still
currently to the south, so you guys would
Can we-
need to kind of right angle it.
Can we still get there during the night if we go the long way around?
Yeah.
Then I think we're the long way around.
Perfect.
And then I think once we get the long way around and we're at the edge of the forest, I think we spend just a couple minutes watching the windmill before we go in. Look for any activity. Like somewhere up and over here, maybe.
I will say we should probably plan on them hearing us coming before we actually get there. As I point to my armor.
No, hearing you coming.
True, I should have. said
I haven't decided on the race for some other random bandits. Someone roll a d2 on a 2. The guy on watch has dark vision, on a 1 he doesn't.
2.
Cool. As you guys approach, you can see there's a guy currently sitting on the roof of the windmill, and he's got like a small torch with him. Looks like he's reading a book. And not a torch, maybe a candle. I love all you guys
Okay.
make stealth checks with advantage.
I'm going to tap my crossbow and raise an eyebrow and then aim.
Stealth checks first for everybody. Kijo, you have Koji, you have disadvantage, but
yeah, 9 straight, 9 either way. With
oh my
straight
god,
roll.
you guys!
Didn't do great.
I fire.
You have
When
advantage. You guys have advantage if you want to.
Oh, do we have advantage?
Yeah, some of you only rolled once.
That's a little better.
It's twice as good.
It's not anything. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
He
All right,
didn't
you
see
guys are
shit.
good.
Is the windmill actually spinning?
Not currently.
Okay. How is the orientation of the blades?
Yeah, where's the door actually too?
The door is on the west side. I'll draw a little box. There's the door. Terrible drawing.
Or
It
you
looks like the blades are like right here. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
And what's their orientation? Are they like 90 degrees, 45 degrees?
Yeah, they're
Like,
close to 90. Call it 80 degrees.
so hypothetically, you could climb up one of the windmill blades and get to the top.
Sure. Hypothetically.
Okay.
I will point to the bandit and make like a throat slashing gesture and then raise my eyebrows and see what you guys say.
I'm gonna nod.
All right. I will take careful aim and fire. 23.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
He's also pushed 10 feet. Hopefully off the side of the building.
Bolt shoots out. You just watch as it sticks right in his chest, and he just slides over kind of slowly down the shingles right onto the edge of the roof.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna start trying to climb the blade of the windmill.
Make an acrobatics check and a let's see. I'll say yeah, that's fine. Let's have you make a stealth check and then an acrobatics check. Or athletics.
Do I get advantage on stealth still?
Yeah, because there's actually nobody on watch right now, so you're okay.
You know what? I'm thinking I can get on the roof and provide overwatch if they send reinforcements. So once Kijo is up there, then I will take my turn.
is Kijo gonna motion us to?
Kijo, you get up there and you see the bandit.
Is he dead?
He's definitely dead.
Okay. I'm going to put his candle out to make sure it doesn't like accidentally catch this thing on fire.
Sure, you put his candle out. Within the candlelight, you do see that this guy's not wearing a blue sash.
Interesting. I am going to. I have a grappling hook. I'm going to take the grappling hook and kind of like loop a rope around something and hook the rope to the grappling hook up here so that it's like well moored, and then I'm gonna send the rope over the side for Ziv, so it'll be easier to climb up.
Oof.
Do you have to do the acrobatics when you have a rope?
I'd say you just have advantage.
Or you're giving a climb speed or whatever, but
Oh,
even with advantage I will have friggin' 9.
I'll say that your failure just means that they get to make an additional perception check, as you're walking up it and you kind of lose your footing for a second, and your foot kind of like.
Well, he made
a
a 25 stealth check.
Oh, well then you're super stealthy. You just climb up really slow.
All right, fair enough.
As if you're a little embarrassed at how poorly you climbed that grappling hook.
Yeah, I'll actually start hand over handing it to help pull you up when you're struggling.
I heard that.
She was too busy singing a Pink Panther song in her head.
Ziv ruins the stealth mission by going, I heard that. I'm gonna come over here to the hatch or hole or whatever, and I'm just gonna peek my head in and see what I see.
So directly below you is like essentially a top floor. It's like a grain silo type situation. Right at the top is just like bags, supplies of grain, a couple of candles, books, things like that. And there's a ladder that goes down to the base floor. And down there you can see there's a couple of sleeping rolls set up. You see currently sleeping is Clay Smoke. He's sleeping rolled up in one of the bedrolls at the bottom. And then across the way from him is a male in armor who's currently sharpening a sword, it looks like.
Can I shoot Clay from here? Just straight down if we can see him?
Let's see. What's the range on your crossbow?
150 feet. Short range. 600 feet long.
Sure. We'll call this 80 feet high, the windmill.
When I see Ziv starting to do that, I'm gonna come over to the edge and start signaling for them to go around to the front door.
All right, as I see that, I'm gonna start going that way.
But I'm also gonna be like kind of like stealthy.
I'll do
to be
it stealthily. Yeah.
But it's on the front door's on the opposite side of the building from where you're at.
I mean, you could blast reinforcements if you step forward a little bit. Sure. All right. Once I see the loud boys near the front door, I fire.
Okay, this guy's passive perception is 12, so I will need the loud boys to both make stealth checks.
Advantage, disadvantage, straight.
Straight.
Oh.
1. Wait, I thought I have something. Or does it apply to that?
Doesn't matter. The loud boys are loud boys.
For some reason, there's a tin can right in front of the door, like someone's been spitting in it, like a spit can, and you just punt that thing. Clang, 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 clang.
By the way, as soon as I heard that is when I would fire at the sleeping guy.
Cool.
Like, the instant that noise came.
The signal.
The guy in there stands up. 24 will hit. I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. But
I get to add a D10, but that wouldn't have.
But Ziv, you do get your attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, I failed, so there's no reason to mess with it.
12 damage. 12 damages. And he's pushed 10 feet into the floor.
Let me fix the music here.
Earthair, can I switch initiatives with you? I'd like to switch initiatives with Earthair.
He didn't shoot the fighter, he shot Clay.
Oh no, I shot Clay. Clay was the one sleeping, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100% the guy sleeping.
Okay.
Yours was like 22.18 or something, right? 14.
Well, I think you keep the agility modifier.
That's probably true.
I think you just move the number.
That would make sense.
Okay, is everybody else in here? I think we're missing one. Nope, everybody's good.
The fighter that's sharpening the weapon.
Good call. That's who I'm missing. Well, as if you shoot Clay and he wakes up very upset. He's like, "What the hell? Damn it!"
Go dang it!
Rolls over and grabs a rifle sitting next to him and aims it up towards you, and it's your turn again.
I shoot him again. As making a comment, Kijo, did you notice how his lackey has to be sharpening that sword? Uh, 16 if I'm unseen, 8 if I'm not.
You are seen, so 8. You
And
miss
then
him.
I will bonus action duck back on the other side of the hatch and hide. And I'm going to move on this side of the hatch. 1 to change my position, 2 so I can see over here easier.
All right, Kijo.
Okay, from what I understand, he is 80 feet down this ladder.
Correct. If you jumped down to the second layer, he would be 70 feet, 65 feet.
So he's on the
I-
bottom floor, right? There's like a floor in between.
Yep. So there's a bottom floor, then there's like a ladder that goes all the way to like the roof access floor, and then there's the roof itself. So
Gotcha.
it's 3 layers, but 2
So-
of the layers are close together, if that makes sense.
The roof
I'm gonna
and
do
roof
that.
access layer. Yeah, gotcha.
I'm gonna do the thing that people do with the ladder, where they get on it and they just slide down it and then kind of slow down when they get towards the end of it.
It looks like this. Like this is the roof, and then there's this little thing over here, and then the blue thing's the ladder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's not a full floor. It's more like a ledge.
Yeah, correct.
Gotcha.
So, let's see. What's my movement? I am going to. Where is my movement? Ah, there it is. I am going to use Step of the Wind to bonus action Step of the Wind. So that's gonna dash. That will move me 80 feet. So I want to get right up beside Cliff. Is that his name? Not Cliff. Clay.
Clay.
Yeah, I wanna be right beside Clay. Can I do that?
What's your movement?
My speed is 40 and I'm dashing.
Yeah, you could get down just below him if you dash, or you could get down right next to him.
So I'm gonna be right next to him. And I want to jam a piton into the end of his gun, into the barrel.
Interesting.
It's probably gonna be a pretty high skill check to do that.
Yeah, I know.
I would say you would need to hit with an attack roll against his AC,
Okay.
and then additionally beat him in a grapple check.
Can I use acrobatics in that grapple check?
I think for athletics, acrobatics doesn't really apply because you're trying to shove something into his gun while he's holding it. So I would say it would be opposed athletics.
Okay.
You can give it a try. So just make an attack roll.
15.
Will not beat his AC.
That's unfortunate. Is he still prone?
Let's see, he hasn't gone yet, has he? So I guess he would still actually be prone. So you have advantage. 17 will beat his AC. Oops, that should, and then we'll do opposed athletics.
No, doesn't happen.
You almost get it, but he just barely manages to pull the gun away when he realizes what you're doing, and he just kind of yells at. He's like, "God damn criminals!"
The irony.
Thomas, if he saw me on the roof, am I safe to assume he has dark vision? By the way,
That's a great question.
because I'm on the roof at night with no light source up here. If
He
doesn't
might have
that.
goggles of night.
I'm just saying he could see me without night vision.
He
or dark
sleeps
vision.
with his goggles of night on.
I don't know. I don't know that he would see you, but there's only a very small opening in the roof, so I would say that he knows where the shots are coming from.
Well, for the purposes of being an unseen assailant, though, wouldn't that have advantage?
I suppose. I think that makes sense.
Then the 16 hits or still misses.
16 just hits.
14 more damages.
He's pissed. Is that it for you, Kijo?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Earthier? All right, this guy's going to attack Alex.
Whoa.
Is a door open inwards or outwards?
Exterior doors normally open inwards.
Out. Yeah. Yeah. inward.
Sometimes doors like that open both ways too.
Does a 14 hit?
I don't think so. No.
He'll action surge and attack again.
What?
And Mish. And then he'll just yell, "We're under attack, you all better get over here!" What's Clay gonna do? He's going to try to step back. This will be away from your range as well, Ziv, because he's like, he's under here now. If that makes sense.
Sure. Totally. Smart man.
And then he's going to try to step 5 feet away from Kijo, so you can take your attack.
We'll attempt to grapple him.
Okay. Post athletics or acrobatics.
Hold him in range.
So
Nice.
he ain't going nowhere.
He's held in your range, and he will attack at. He will, instead of using the rifle, he will pull out his pistols because he has no disadvantage in melee with pistol attacks.
Oh, just holds it up to your chest and pulls the
And then he
trigger.
will do this. So you'll take 2 shots.
That's actually pretty awesome.
12 and a 20.
The 12 will miss. The 20 will not.
Why weren't we doing this at noon?
Take 8 piercing damage.
I will use deflect attack. So what do I do? Let's see. Do I have to make a save to do that? I don't think I do I, right?
I think they make the save.
They make the save. On a failed save, the target takes damage equal to 2 of your martial arts die.
Plus your dex.
Wait, how does... There's got to be some text. When an attacking roll hits you, its damage includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. You can take a reaction to reduce the attack's damage. The reduction... Yeah, there's no check.
If you reduce the damage to 0, though, you can spend a focus point to have it hit
yeah.
them out.
And I'm not going to do that. So that would be for like the returning damage, and I'm not going to return the damage. So I reduce the damage by 10. I take no damage.
Okay. I drew the doors on the other buildings too, by the way. I probably should have done that earlier, but
Excellent.
you can see where there's doors.
Yeah.
And he will, with his bonus action, will drink a healing potion.
Whoa.
They're not supposed to have those, Thomas. Those are ours.
He doesn't anymore.
And with the gunshots, everybody's definitely now.
Yeah, I was like, now stealth mission over.
That's why I was trying to keep him from using his rifle. I forgot about his pistols.
All good.
Arthur, you make an attack action as this guy runs out of the fancy house.
And then I started Eldritch blasting.
Stealth mission over is Alex's favorite words to hear.
12 damage.
Oh, he's super hurt. And he used his action and his rogue action to dash over here. So that's all he's got. Koji.
I'm gonna take a swing at the guy in front of me.
7 will miss.
I will action surge.
17 just hits.
Oh, also since I missed, he does take 3 damage from graze.
Okay.
And then the damage is 9, so 12 total.
I like that ability, the graze.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Alex, you have this guy in front of you. There's also this rogue guy that runs out here, and he's about to throw a dagger at you. And then from the shadows, he just gets Eldritch blasted.
Hey, Earther's got him taken care of, so I'm gonna rage. First off, and really show these guys what for.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see,
rage and show him my
16.
pecs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I infuse creatures with magic. Creatures of your choice within 30 feet have advantage against the next effect that involves a saving throw. So I will choose any of my allies that are within 30 feet of me. I don't have to see them.
Well, I'm not, 'cause I'm on the roof.
Everyone
Just-
but Ziv.
Yeah, I would be on the roof, so I'm not.
You guys all
so
advance
yeah.
on your next saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will attack this adventurer in front of me. Let me make sure I check my rage. All right.
Wild
Check
magic's
your
so much
rage
fun.
at the door.
Yeah,
Someday there's going to be some crazy wild magic shenanigans. I can feel it.
someday.
Yep.
19
Oh,
will hit.
nice.
6 damage, and then forget what Sep does. This creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn. So if he lives
That's
past
a cool one too.
somebody else's actions, he has disadvantage on his first attack. And that will be my turn. Right.
I will
Did you,
pop
did
up.
You take your, did you take your damage, by the way, Aaron? Or did you not take
What
your
damage?
You
I
shot you.
deflected the
deflected.
text.
He deflected and took
Okay.
no
That
damage.
I wasn't totally sure if that made you not take damage or him take damage or both.
Hypothetically, I could have made him try to take damage, but
A Dex
I
13
chose
he's
not
gonna
to.
make.
Got it.
Yeah, I figure this guy is pretty dexterous, and also it costs a key point. I got better shit to spend my key point on.
I will pop over the hatch. Can I still see Clay?
You cannot see Clay anymore. You can see the
All
other
right.
guy.
That's unfortunate. In that case, I will turn and shoot this one.
The guy outside, the rogue.
If I'm unseen and I had a 20-something on a stealth check, then it's a 15.
15 just hits.
11 damages. And if he's still alive, he's pushed 10 feet further away.
You kill that guy dead.
And then I'm going to duck down here and bonus action stealth. That's it for me. I didn't hide very well. One of the tile slates must have gone out under my footing for this shoddy mail construction.
Which guy died?
Are you saying it
The
was
rogue in the middle of the
constructed
road.
by
Okay.
a male, or that it was constructed of male?
By a male, exactly. Oh, there's white ponytail guy. Alex, your nemesis.
Oh no.
And Kijo, you're up.
Time for a mano-a-mano showdown.
I am going to drag Clay over to right here.
Okay.
I drag him here.
He's in there. Okay.
No, not there. There you go. And then I'm going to punch him in the mouth.
All right.
20.
20 will hit.
7 damage, and then I'm gonna punch him in the mouth again. 12. All right, that's it for me.
This guy runs out of the fancy house.
Oh, look, Earthier, it's your rival.
I think these guys are just at us.
Earthier?
This is my rival. Oh, I see. Okay, I will. It's a bonus action. I'll cast Hex on this one that just popped out. And then I will Eldritch Blast.
We haven't learned it yet, but his name is actually Berthier.
It's girthier.
16.
16 hits.
You take 9 force damage and 2 necrotic. Over there.
Ow. This guy's gonna second wind. And then attack Alex again.
Why me? Yes.
Wannabe adventurer.
I want to be an adventurer.
All right, Clay, what are you gonna do? He's gonna shoot you again twice with his second use of this thing. So 13 to hit,
Nope.
24 to hit.
Okay. Da, da, da. Where is that? Da, 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 da. Where did that go? There it is. I reduced the damage by 10.
Okay, and he will use one of his thingy things. So that will be an arm shot. Make a strength save.
You do have
I do
advantage.
not.
You have advantage because of wild magic.
Advantage because of
Yeah.
magic.
Oh.
Just this
I
one.
still don't make it.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, and then that's his action. He will action surge to take another pistol shot.
Wait, on a hit. So he hit me, but he didn't damage me. Does that?
It says
Did
on a
he
hit,
hit
it
me?
doesn't say damage. I mean,
Did
it
he
does
hit
hit you.
me?
In order to deflect the damage, it has to be a hit, right? Because it says on a hit.
Okay, yeah, fair, fair.
He will action surge, take another shot, 13,
Miss.
and he will second wind.
Is second wind a bonus action?
Yep.
It is.
So did he do 2 bonus actions there?
So this isn't a bonus action.
Right. But what about the arm shot?
That's just a thing that he can do a number of times a day equal to his proficiency modifier. He can do
Okay.
his arm shot, leg shot, a bunch of different
Okay.
shots. It's part of
That's
his
cool.
attack. It's not a separate thing.
I like that.
Okay.
I take that.
Yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Ziv could appreciate an arm shot or a leg shot.
He's got like this. Let's see. The rogue's dead. Koji, you're up. Got a barbarian behind you. You got a warlock guy over here, and this fighter in front of you.
I'm gonna use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage and 5 temporary hit points, and I will attack the fighter. 11. Let's assume that misses.
11 doesn't.
So he takes 3 damage from graze.
Cool. Alex.
Well, I guess I'll attack him again as well.
There you go.
And
There you go.
max damage. Woohoo!
You just put your pickaxe right through his, just center punch right through his sternum.
Perfect. I'll kick his body away and I'll run in here and
Oh no, Clay.
get ready to attack Clay. As I just watched him shoot Kijo in the arm.
I will take aim at the barbarian and fire at him.
No, I'm a friend. Remember?
The other barbarian, 20.
Oh, 20 will hit.
Oh, hold on. Ignore the sneak attack, whatever that was. So 5 less than
Barbarians
that.
are friends, not food.
So 8 damages, and he moves 10 feet further away.
Halved because he's raging.
And then I lay prone, and also bonus action on him. That's it.
As we're here, and he will throw a hand axe at Koji.
I use deflect attacks.
Was that was that a monk thing? You're joking.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
7 hand axe damage. Plus, no, not +2 because he's raging, right? Does rage work with thrown weapons? I don't
Nope,
remember.
just melee.
Honestly, it should work with strength thrown weapons.
When you make an attack using strength weapon,
Oh, there you go.
So +2 more to that.
So it does work with strength thrown weapon, but not if you use dex to throw it.
Yeah, like you can't throw a
Yeah.
dagger. Just harder.
Well, you can throw a dagger with strength, but you could also choose to throw it with
That's true.
finette with dex. So
Kijo.
Yes, I am going to punch him. Minus 1d4.
That will
14.
That will miss.
And that'll miss too.
Yep.
But I'm hanging on to him. That's it for me.
go ahead. Cool.
Uh,
When you make a melee weapon attack using strength. Oh, you're right.
that's not the new 2024 rules.
That's the
so,
old
right?
one.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
a 15 to hit Earthier.
I like that change.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Did you just get Eldritch blasted?
No, it's a Scorching Ray.
Come on. What kind of a
Oh.
rival is Girthier over there if he doesn't even Eldritch blast him?
What's the damage on Scorching Ray? 2d6 fire damage. Oh, it's 3 rays, 2d6 each. So spell attack for each ray.
Oh.
I think it's only 1 hit, right? Unless you're using one.
9 and 13. Let's see. 13 just misses.
Take 7 fire damage, Earthier.
Okay. Will do.
And he runs inside the front door of the tavern.
He's a smart wannabe adventurer.
That guy's a real adventure.
Oh, okay, that's why he's smart.
Alright, Earthier.
Why is my health not showing on this thing?
You know, I was wondering that.
I don't even see it.
Oh, you know why? Here's why.
I don't even see it on my character sheet. I hate change.
Oh, Earthier's dead.
Good. I don't have to use the stupid new character sheet anymore.
Why don't I don't see hit points on your character sheet either.
That's what I'm saying.
What the heck?
Does it have
Should be
death
right at the
saving throws
top.
going?
Yeah.
That's because he's down to 0 hit points. You gotta give him some hit points and it'll show back up.
That's dumb. Doesn't let me give him hit points though.
Have him succeed all his saving throws, then that should automatically do it, I
What the
think.
fuck? How do
Well,
you get?
Whatever. I guess I'm gonna.
Oh, here we go. Click stabilize. Click stabilize. That'll do it. Where it says your death saves, it says stabilize or roll.
Yeah.
Stabilize. You should be able to edit your hit points again.
Okay, so is that 19, 12? I don't think my token is connected to my character.
I fixed it.
So they ran back into the. Okay, let's get back here. Okay, Eldritch Blast on the Barbarian.
I don't think
17.
rage reduces force damage, does it?
Nope.
Only if he's a bear barbarian.
17 will hit.
11 force damage. And I will run into the windmill. Same tactic as the other warlock, really.
The wannabe adventurer will cast Firebolt at Koji.
I deny it.
He's not a level 1 yet, so he only has cantrips.
He
And
misses
he's
though.
plus 0. 17 misses?
Yeah.
Bastard.
He just shoots it out really weak, so I just blow and it kind of poofs in the air.
And this younger gentleman, maybe 16 or 17, draws his sword out and rushes over to meet you in combat.
Oh, these poor guys.
Clay's not happy.
I bet he's not.
You played League of Legends, Thomas. Have him do some Aerosol.
Clay's gonna say, "All right, so should we negotiate about this?" And then take a shot at you. 14 misses, I'm assuming.
Clay is not rolling very well.
14 does.
He's still a little groggy from just waking up.
We're waking up with a crossbow bolt to the chest.
Yeah.
Koji?
Alright, I am going to take a step over here. That way I'm kind of like right inside, but blocking the doorway. And,
That's your thing.
yep, and then take a...
Koji the wall.
use Fighting Spirit to give myself 5 temporary hit points and advantage and attack. 21.
21 will hit.
14.
Instant death. Just right across his chest, super deep, just obliterates this young guy. He's instantly dead, feels nothing.
I will bow to him for bravely standing up to face me in direct combat.
Fine line
that's
between
my turn.
bravery and stupidity.
Wow, this other guy over here is not afraid. He's even more determined seeing his friend die. He's gonna keep using his cantrips.
I'm hoping that I'm kind of like back in the door in the way to where they at least have to come
I
out.
don't
like,
think he's
around
going to get
here be
another
able to
turn,
hit
so I
me.
wouldn't worry about it.
What was that random X sitting there for? Whatever. Alex?
I'm going to recklessly attack. Wait, I don't need to, do I? I'm flanking, so I don't need to recklessly attack.
You
No,
get, you
we
get
don't.
plus 2 from flanking.
We don't do planking.
That's right. I will recklessly attack.
All the more reason to play a barbarian in our campaigns. It's kind of the
Flank-
point.
Giving everybody advantage all the time is such a problem with the system.
Right, well, and then spellcasters and range don't get it. Where
Numerical
Melee,
advantages is
yeah.
way better, which is what Pathfinder does, which I really like, is everything just gives you more numbers, pretty much.
I like our
I guess
system,
I'll press
I do
the
too.
button one more time.
I like our
Yeah.
system too.
17 will hit.
but I can't
Yeah.
employ it with my groups that I DM for, so I get confused sometimes. So I'm DM.
5 damage, and his next attack is at disadvantage.
Do I get advantage? Well, no, you're not. Oh, wait, yes, you do.
I will very slowly prop myself up so I'm kneeling, so I don't have disadvantage while shooting while prone. And then I will shoot that guy. 25.
25 will hit.
13 damages.
Clay looks really hurt, and he
Oh no, not
looks,
Clay.
Oh,
This guy.
sorry. This is the other. Oh, the little teenage wannabe wizard.
Oh, that poor little bastard.
He sees his friend die, and he, with all of his power, conjures arcane energy in his hand. He's about to discover first level spells, and then you just fucking arrow straight through the head. He just slumps dead.
This is my moment. I will become Mark.
I will once again lay prone and bonus action hide.
I love that Ziv's just like a Vietnam sniper.
That's it for me. Especially if it's at night and they're human, I don't even think they can see me.
No, this guy's gonna recklessly attack Koji. $22 to hit.
22 will hit.
13 damages.
Did you go inside Earth here?
Yeah.
Oh, plus 2 rage damage, so 15 total.
I didn't think staying out there with the barbarian was wise.
Does he get the mastery
That's a great question.
or whatever the great act is? Can't remember what it is.
I don't remember what it is either. Let's look.
What is it? Great axe. Great axe. It is cleave. So I guess it doesn't
Oh,
really
so
apply
that doesn't
here.
matter.
Kijo?
I'm gonna try to punch him because he tried to shoot me. If he said you want to talk and then didn't shoot me, I might have talked. But that's not what happened.
He's trying to
You
hedge
want
his
to talk
bet.
about it? And then he tried to shoot me.
He should have
Fuck him.
shot first and then asked to talk about it.
I'm gonna punch him.
That'll hit.
9 damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna punch him again. Never mind. That's it for me. I don't get to do cool monk shit yet.
This guy's gonna dash. Get right up against the wall over here.
Yeah, because from where I am, I actually don't think I can see him or the barbarian.
No, probably not. Right there.
I will Eldritch Blast onto Clay. Are they currently restrained?
No.
He is grappled. He is not.
Man,
restrained.
you guys executed this plan perfectly. I didn't expect you guys to go through the top of the windmill.
14 to hit?
Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay. Awesome. That's it for me.
Clay's like, no, seriously, we should talk about this. He's gonna try to shoot Koji again, or Kijo again.
I'm gonna say, if you want to talk about it, quit shooting at me.
Does a 20 hit?
20 will hit. Okay.
Can you
I
just do
deflect
that?
13 of it. It's a reaction. Yeah,
Wow,
I can do it once a turn.
that's strong.
Yeah,
Is it 2d6 though? I thought it was your
It always has been.
modifier.
it's 2d6 plus my dex mod.
It should be 1d10.
Yeah,
I think
1d10,
When you
it's-
do
it's
the
your-
damage, it's 2d6.
Oh.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's your martial arts die.
Okay, I deflect 10.
That's enough. Koji?
I guess I will use my last use of Fighting Spirit and attack him again.
Ooh!
For 24.
Ooh.
Half because he's raging.
Yeah, say too bad he's rage.
He didn't get halved because he was raging.
Nah.
Nice. Alex?
I'm going to recklessly backstab this man.
Recklessly backstab.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Man, I miss.
Be an 8, yeah. Ziv?
I will crouch walk around the other side. I hear Clay still talking down there. I will pop up and shoot him.
Why are you still talking?
Oh no!
18 damages.
He had 18 hit points left.
But he also, his body goes 10 feet into Koji.
Oh, Kijo's grappling him, so he can't move, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
You shoot him and he just he slumps on top of Kijo.
There you go.
I'm glad Ziv got the killing blow.
Well,
Kijo, I want his hat. And then I will bonus action hide. That's it for me.
This guy will recklessly attack.
I'm just gonna start going through his pockets while he's dying on me.
Does that 22 hit?
Yeah.
For 9 plus 2, so 11.
Right.
Kijo?
Let's see. I'm gonna try to Liu Kang kick this guy over here.
I think Koji is blocking the whole doorway. He said he was intentionally trying to do that, so I would give him. I would say you could do it with 3/4 cover.
I'm gonna dive between Koji's legs, come out here.
Okay,
I'll
sure.
just use my reaction to try and make him wider. If I see that.
Does a 14 hit him?
Yes, and he only has 1 hit point, so he's dead.
And I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna pound on this warlock.
Oh no, 17 will hit. He's got 7 hit points.
Is he still being aggressive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's
Doesn't matter.
it's a thin line between defensive and aggressive at this point. I'm running at him to kill him. Is he aggressive? Is he aggressive or accepting? You just... I'd like to imagine you do it like a splits kick and kick both of them in the heads, you know? Kill them both.
I kick them both right in the throat.
And you guys seem to have vanquished all of the enemies in this area.
I'm going to climb down the ladder and get his hat.
His cowboy hat? Nice.
Yep. And I'm going to clean all the blood and gore off it.
I'll have made sure that the hat didn't get gross. When she says I want the hat, I'll take his hat off and toss it to the side.
Excellent. I mean, I was pretty precise, so I know I didn't get any blood on it. But...
I use second wind twice.
And I want to examine the sword that the other guy was sharpening. Was it dull, like it had been in a bag with other swords?
No, actually, it's this kind of... One second. It's kind of got a pretty ornate handle. It's kind of got these leather wraps around it, but the leather wraps are fashioned in such a way that they kind of look like scales. And then it's got a gold pommel, and throughout the blade is kind of this gray, almost like stained glass type patterns of dragon
What kind
heads
of sword
and claws
is it?
and wings. It is a long sword.
Ugh, bummer. I'll say,
Bummer.
Alex, here, this... Oh, no, who has the... Alex, you have the magic weapon already, right?
I do.
I will
Anybody
cast
want a longsword?
Identify on it. After a
Could be
10-minute
good
ritual.
for Koji, maybe.
Could be good for Corgi. Oh, that's a nice sword.
Could be.
But does it look like a katana?
It doesn't look like a katana, which is a big
Yep.
debuff.
Oh yeah, that's.
I will give it to Koji, and he can do with it what he will.
I will bow and graciously accept it.
That will help us get past those golems when we get there again.
Yeah.
Plus one
I will
AC
raid-
is massive.
Okay.
Is
Well,
that
now
going
I
to be one
kinda-
of the things they want back though? Was that one of the things that was stolen?
Did that guy have a blue sash?
Yes.
Thomas,
Okay.
did they give us a list of crap that he stole that they want back?
No, Clay's the inventory guy, so
So they don't really know
honestly
what he
aren't even
stole?
sure. No.
Oh, okay, great. I
What
don't
we
think
should
they
have
stole that.
done is we should have snuck up to him and pickpocketed him first, because we killed him. He only dropped so much of his loot. You know, only like 2 or 3 of the best pieces.
That's right.
Yeah, if you pickpocket him first, you can get like a lucky rock or something off of him.
Yeah, you get a few things, and then when you kill him, it still drops the best 3.
In World of Warcraft, the first thing I ever pickpocketed was a lucky rock, which is a worthless item. It does nothing. It's just
Yeah.
vendor trash. But I kept it my entire time I ever played World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
I'm gonna
Um,
raid Cliff's body.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna just loot whatever there is to loot off of all these guys.
I'll be back 1 second. I'm gonna say goodnight to the kids.
Good luck.
All right, time to get the inventory
Uh,
out.
Additionally of note, the warlock had on a fancy headband.
Identify.
I think that's it.
Awesome.
And that's
I
it.
like all these magic items that you can do stuff to make them grow stronger.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that a lot.
Oh, it doesn't. No, never mind.
I think it's more interesting that way, and that way the cool stuff you make for low levels doesn't just get shit canned as soon as there's a +1 better item.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this item's really cool, but it's only +1. And this item's really cool, but it's +2. Oh well.
Does anyone
Shit, yeah.
else want the circlet of blasting, or shall I take it?
Need it.
Okay.
Thomas is making my AC even higher.
I fucked up. Oh my god, now you could equip a shield too. Oh god.
I could be at 21 AC at level 3.
But a samurai with the shield, I don't know.
Just in general, the power level for this campaign I think is gonna be higher, so you guys are gonna be everything's gonna be higher power level. Just doing it big, you know.
I'm okay with this.
This does seem good. Not gonna lie.
This is gonna be the anime final battle
Oh, I love it.
campaign, you know.
Thomas is like, I'm tired of losing every time we play this game.
Tired of losing. Losing Dungeons and Dragons.
I almost
Okay.
killed my party on Monday. Got
Did we
touch
we-
and go
sorry,
there for a bit.
did we decide who has the other shit, like the movable rod, and I guess that's the only one that
Alex has immovable rod, I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Okay, back. Sorry.
I
Pretty
have.
sure it was you.
I don't think it's me.
What is what?
The immovable rod.
I have the immovable rod.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Let's say I don't think I have it. I have the bag of holding with all the loot in it.
Oh, I forgot we got one of those.
I did too. The only reason I remember is because the party loot has been renamed to bag of holding. Okay. By the way, did we sell all the Ankeg parts when we were in town last?
I don't
Okay,
think
good.
so.
Is it
so
just
they're
a
still in
regular
there.
rifle, Thomas?
Yes, it is.
So not only is it not magical, but it's really loud. What a waste.
Yeah, so it's super loud. Let me. There actually is a 2024 rifle.
I know it's hard to do in D&D, but like, functionally, gunpowder weapons aren't any better than like the regular weapons.
Well,
At
so
least
they're in 2024 they did a better job.
Oh, good.
So for the rules for the rifle, it's a ranged weapon. Blah 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 blah.
Like it should have mega range.
Yeah. So every 5 shots, you have to take a full action to reload it.
All right.
And it does 2d10 piercing damage with
Oh,
no modifiers added.
That's a lot more damage.
I mean,
But you don't get a modifier.
without the modifier, I'm doing. You know, when you get
So
up to plus-
it's they've changed firearms in 2024. So the idea is they're really really good if you're not skilled, right? Like if you're using a longbow and you have proficiency in high dex and stuff, you're gonna do more damage. But if you're just some schmuck using a rifle, you do a lot more damage than you would with a bow.
that makes actually a lot of sense.
Or you could get the antimatter rifle that does 68 necrotic.
There is an antimatter rifle.
All right. Well, did our secretary take care of putting down all the stuff in the loot? Is somebody taking the circlet of blasting too?
I believe
Jay
Jay
was.
took
I
the
took
full
it.
blast.
That makes
The
sense.
loot has been recorded, so we're good there.
It works particularly well with my hex spell.
All right. Now what I want to do is go into the tavern for breakfast.
Just stroll in.
I
Yep.
do have a
What time?
mechanical question though, Thomas. The circle of
Mhm.
blasting allows me to cast Scorching Ray as an action. I'm not allowed to cast 2 spells in the same turn that have a level, which circle
Correct.
of blasting with Scorching Ray is 2.
Yeah.
So I couldn't
it is
hex-
considered best.
Even though I'm using it as an item. Okay.
Unfortunately not.
That's okay. Turn 1 is just Hex and Eldritch Blast, and then turn 2 is Scorching Ray.
Am I good to delete the loot handout? Has everything been moved over, Alex?
Yep, you're good. Everything's in.
I don't see it. Everything's in.
Did I not hit save? I may not have hit save.
Okay.
I sure didn't hit save.
That's a tragedy.
We lost it all.
Yeah,
all
Alex
gone.
just dropped it in a hole. But yeah, guys, I got it. Don't worry.
We'll have to check the tape. For, what all is in there?
Can you repost that loot page? Thank you.
You didn't delete it. You archived it, didn't you?
No, I exited without saving.
I was
As-
talking to Thomas.
Oh.
Yes.
So I guess any.
Very smart.
Always
Great man
archive.
would do it.
Always archive. Never delete.
Very smart.
So all these dead bodies are strewn about as you guys stroll into the tavern.
This is our town now.
Look,
The sense you
they're a
you get
farming
from
community. They will use the dead bodies for fertilizer. We don't need
Oh,
to
we
pull them.
tons
We
of
came
people have come out of their houses and things, as this has gone on, and some of them look relieved, and other ones look like, oh man, we just got taken over by an even stronger group of bandits.
I mean, so I'm trying to think of the time. So we came into town midnight-ish. We probably
it's like-
left about 1-ish. So is it like, what, 3-ish by the time
Yeah,
we worked our way
that's
back?
about
went all
right.
the way around?
It's
Okay.
about 3-ish. You guys are pooped. You guys are bordering exhaustion.
I will step
You
out
have
into
all
the
night.
middle of the thoroughfare here in Shellside and say, "Citizens of Shellside, have no worries. We have freed you from the bandits that have come here to oppress you. I assure you that we are adventurers that were just interested in helping out this town and relieving you of the tyranny they had put you under. We will simply stay here the night, and then we will be on our way to allow you to return to your peaceful life here in this quaint village."
Stay in the night?
That's the plan, I think.
Isn't it like morning?
So it's like 3 in the morning.
It's like 3 a.m. So we're probably going to sleep until like noon.
Sure. I'm trying to make a presentation here. Stop second guessing everything I say.
he's just in the corner critiquing everything you're saying.
While
The mayor would actually come out of his little fancy mayor house. It's kind of a older gentleman, still wearing kind of like, night clothes, like pajamas, basically, kind of long white hair. Clearly like some Drow ancestry, although he doesn't appear to be a Drow elf, but he's definitely got Drow elf blood in him. And he kind of walks over and he says,
Thanks. Thank you for saving us. It's been quite the nightmare here recently. I must say, haven't seen a Dragonborn in quite some time. I'm sure you've done great honor to your house this day.
Thank you very much, good sir.
and he puts his hand out and says,
Marilyn.
Earthier. I'll shake his hand.
Well, I'm sure we'd be more than happy to give you all drinks on the house or lodging if you need it. You're welcome to stay in my home. I've got a few guest bedrooms that are suddenly unoccupied.
and he looks over at all the dead guys by the windmill.
That sounds like a fair deal. I appreciate it.
By the way, you guys, 4 of the people that you killed had the blue sashes, and then there was the novice guys who didn't have any, and they had one guy with them who was obviously just some bandit they picked up along the way.
The first guy we killed.
Well, we'll collect the blue sashes, but we'll intend on telling them that there was 7? Was it 6 or 7? I forget now.
There was 7.
7.
There was 4 adventurers, 2 wannabes, and 1 bandit.
All right. Well, we will. I think I'll probably take my drink to wherever I'm planning on sleeping and settle in.
While they were doing that in the middle of the town square, I just wanted to go into the tavern, sit at a table, take my new hat off, set it gently down.
I probably would have done the same. I don't care for the accolades.
I would have moved all the bodies over towards the windmill so they're not in the middle of the area over there.
The mayor would come into the tavern and approach you, Ziv, and just say,
We don't get many drow in these parts. I don't mean to bother you after you've done my town such a service, but I am curious to ask, what are you doing here? How long have you been surface dwelling?
I'll reply in Undercommon asking him how long he has been surface dwelling.
he replies in Undercommon, he says that his parents were tired of the deception, slavery, and warfare in the Underdark and moved to the surface to have a better life. So he has actually never been to the Underdark. He was birthed up here by his parents who left the Underdark.
I would tell him, well, it's probably better off for you. You would certainly not be in any kind of position of leadership in the Underdark. Drow City, Clan, how many different Drow homelands are there?
There's a lot.
Well, I'll ask him which one his parents were from.
He gives you the name of a Drow house that you're not familiar with. It's probably not local to you.
I will tell him I haven't been here long. I'm just getting my feet underneath me, and it's...
He just gives you a nod and...
enlightening to experience the difference between the surface and the Underdark. And then I'll ask him if he's going to get us breakfast. We're really hungry.
He does. He shuffles off, and the bartender brings over breakfast, and he also kind of gives you guys all little pocket religious guides You know, like the little ones that they hand out at, you know, like any religious person would hand out for like their church, their one little church in town.
What
Is it
deity is it?
It is for Volnaria, who's like the queen of the gods. She's Havdal's wife counterpart. She's one
I'll
of
add
the
that
two
to my
prime
little
deities.
collection.
It's her and Havdal.
That'll be interesting reading.
She got a lot of text. Nothing you need to read it. She's the goddess of freedom, nature, nighttime exploration.
I'll ask if they have any wine to go with my breakfast.
He insists that you drink wine from his personal wine cellar and goes over to his fancy house to get a bottle.
Who, the mayor?
Mayor guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ask if the mayor does the mayor have a wife?
He says that he does, but she's very ill and can't really leave the house. Comes back a little while later with tells you in Undercommon, Ziv, that this is wine that his parents brought with them from the Underdark, and he's been saving it for a special occasion. And it's kind of like this, almost like mold wine made from Underdark fungus. It's probably nostalgic for you, but probably a little weird enough putting to everybody else.
Is there an actual glass? I don't want to corrupt this nice wine.
Yeah, he'd bring you the bottle and put a couple glasses around.
All right, I will do whatever the drow version of pouring the wine and then swishing it around and then, you know, the smell, whatever their version of that.
I think the drow version of that is you have your slave taste it first to see if it's poison.
Oh, that's probably true. I'll have I'll ask the bartender to taste it first.
Yeah, I would imagine the Underdark, it's actually like seen a little low class to be the first one to taste the wine.
Yep. I'll ask the bartender to drink from my glass first.
He takes a drink and is kind of like, oh, it's an interesting flavor. Don't seem to be a fan, but for you, it's probably quite nostalgic. It's very, very fine, very expensive bottle of Underdark wine.
I will enjoy it with my fine wine and mediocre breakfast.
I'm gonna turn towards the bartender and just say, "You're a hard motherfucker to please."
He's like, not really. I just like living in my little farm town, serving drinks.
Yeah,
I don't like all this other stuff.
We're trying to give you your farm town back, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. You seem like a piece of shit."
No, you guys are great. Good job.
Yeah, whatever.
Good job.
While I am enjoying my wine with the mayor, I'll say, well, since your wife is recovering from her illness, I suppose you could be trusted with this, and I'll hand him a bag of 50 gold, and I will tell him it's for his people to help recover from their ordeal. Distribute it as you see fit, but you know,
he looks
maybe give it to the wives of the families around.
He looks
Just
very
be safe.
very shocked to see this drow that's handed out gold on their own, and he kind of stares at you stunned for a little bit and just says, thank you.
I will try to give a warm smile and say you're welcome.
And he would leave you guys to enjoy your evening. He'd offer you guys some guest bedrooms if you needed to sleep. He's got 3 guest bedrooms in his house, so you can do what you want with that.
Excellent. I will say fascinating. I will take down some notes in my book, and then I will take one of the rooms.
Kijo is going to be looking at Ziv, just eyes squinted. Not going to say anything, but just kind of like this, something's going on here look on her face. Like, that's not normal. What the fuck is this?
Ziv's been replaced by an imposter.
Is Ziv going to react to that in any way, or just not?
No.
Okay.
I'll leave a silver on the table for breakfast, and then I'll go take a well-needed meditation.
Yeah, after I finish I'll go to bed.
If you don't drink the whole bottle, you can add however much you would have left of your wine bottle.
I'll offer some to Kijo if she wants.
I'll try it.
I'll pour a small amount just in case she has no taste and doesn't like it. I don't want to waste good wine on her.
What's it like, Thomas?
It's pretty strong. It's like a mold wine, but almost like mushroomy you know? It's
So
like
kind of earthy.
yeah, very, very earthy, like from deep underground almost.
Hmm. Kijo loves it.
In that case, I'll top off her glass and I'll say, in my homeland, just so you know, it's customary to have your brother try it first just in case somebody's trying to kill you. Good night.
Your brother, huh?
That's what we'll call it. It'll be Mycon wine. If you want
So I'll
to.
put half a bottle of Mycon wine in my inventory.
Sure, a full bottle you would guess is worth somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 gold pieces.
Well, yeah, but the
Very fancy stuff. It's like the type of thing that most commoners would never get to taste in their lives.
sentimental value is priceless, though.
Of course. Not many people want to buy half a bottle of wine either.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will just assume I'm going to get one room to myself and go to bed.
Cool. Anything else before resting? Anybody going once?
Not for me.
Just a bit. Did we make sure we grabbed the blue sashes off of it? All the people we just... Okay.
Or blue sashes, but we'll tell them
guys
that there were 7 of them.
You guys can take your long rest.
Perfect.
So the next morning, I want to go to the mayor, and I want him to write an official letter stating how many of them there were, and him to put his official seal on it.
Sure, he'll do that.
Smart.
Cool.
I'll ask the mayor if his wife is up for a visit.
Make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage.
In Undercommon, of course.
Sure.
20.
Kind of gives you a side eye, and
I'll explain to him that it's customary to pay respects to the matron of the household when you're housed as a guest.
he'll kind of nod and lead you to one of the side bedrooms where there's looks like she's probably mostly elf. Doesn't have any drow ancestry in her, but this woman kind of bedridden, looks very weak and frail, but she kind of picks her head up as you walk in.
I will, in Elvish, tell her I'm coming to pay my respects to the matron of the household for hosting me for the evening.
She kind of says, thank you. I'm sorry I'm not familiar with your customs. I know Mariana's a drow of drow kin, but we haven't actually spent any time below the surface.
I wouldn't recommend it. It would be very difficult for somebody who is not experienced in that environment to not die. Do I recognize at all what she's suffering from?
Make a medicine check.
I don't do that, but okay.
Nope, she looks bad.
I ask if there's anything I can do for her.
She just says that you've done more than enough.
I'll bow my head, tell her well met, and step quietly out of the room.
Perfect.
Well, we ready to go back?
Seems
I'll
so.
make sure my new hat is on straight, and then say yes. Was that guy's name Cliff? No, it wasn't Cliff.
Clay.
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 So is it like a cowboy hat, or is it more like a musketeer hat?
It is a navy blue cowboy hat.
So is it like a cowboy hat, like I don't know, like a gambler hat, or is it like a 10-gallon like cowboy hat?
It's like here. I'll send a picture to the chat. One of them.
Send it in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's navy blue, not black.
So it is not a gambler hat.
Well, back to Kedgar then.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You guys arrive in Kedgar around. It's later in the evening. You know, it's maybe 9 or 10 p.m. By the time you guys actually make it to the city.
Yep.
You guys going straight to? Who are you guys going to go to? Are you going to go to the Blue Banners Guild, or are you going to go back to Tygus?
I went back to Tygus, right?
Was it clear that it would be Tygus that would be paying us, or Quintus?
Quintus is definitely the one paying you, but he also, doesn't want this getting out that this happened.
Yeah. I guess we'll go back to Tygus.
Sure, you go back to Tygus. He's like, oh, kind of looks like he's just getting ready for bed. He's kind of rubbing sleep out of his eyes. He's like, oh,
You guys sure choose your entrances well. Right when I'm getting to sleep. I'm assuming you had good success then.
Yeah, we killed all 7 of them.
I point to my new hat.
It's a hideous hat.
I reach for my blade.
okay,
We
just
We
Just
present we present the writs and the armbands.
He's like, all right, I'll get this over to Quintus in the morning, and bring you your payment.
Sounds good.
Do you know where we can go to sell Onkeg parts?
Would the enchanter here want them?
flips through notes furiously.
I'm sure Norma might be interested in buying them. They're a bit specialty. If you head on over to the Salty Scroll, it's a bit of an oddity shop. They might be willing to purchase them. Otherwise, Onkeg parts used a lot in religious type rituals. If you wanted to go by a local temple or something, maybe they'd be willing to take some pieces of it.
All right, thank you.
Perfect. Well, you guys go to sleep. You wake up the next morning. Tygus brings you guys the gold from Quintus. He brings you 550 gold and tells you that because this is what they consider a tier 3 contract, the guild's taken 150 gold cut for facilitating.
I thought it was supposed to be 100 per and clay for free. Shouldn't that be 600 gold?
You're right. You guys get 450 gold.
All right.
I'd like to go see Quintus whenever I get the opportunity.
Sure.
Are you making it known that you want to go see Quintus?
Sure. I'm
am
gonna go see
interested in
Quintus.
I'll come with you.
Excellent.
If you don't mind, I would attend you guys as well.
That's okay.
It's okay as in that's okay that I go along, or that's okay as in you don't need to come along.
Sure.
Well, if you're all going, I guess I'll go too.
I'll start walking toward their guild hall.
Sure. You arrive. The secretary would let you into a meeting room, and Quinnis would come down shortly after.
Quinn, I have 2 requests.
All right then. I don't honestly love that you guys are here when we're trying to keep our association, secret and all that. But
I just interrupted him and I set my hat down on the table. I assume because you guys have all these nice blue matching sashes that
shouldn't. You should not be wearing Clay's hat in our guild hall.
Why is he still interrupting me? I was talking, Quinn.
Go ahead.
I assume because you guys have all your nice matching blue sashes, you have a good dye guy, right? Somebody who does
yes.
clothing? Yes.
Yes.
I want this hat dyed black.
Kind of waves his hand over it and says a few arcane words, and now it's black.
Thank you. Secondly, I'm here for the second half of our contract. I want your interviewees for the quartermaster job.
Oh, we don't really have anyone scheduled right now. I was waiting for this to be dealt with. It will be on the agenda for the week.
All right. Well, let me know when you have them. I'll review them for you.
But what do you get out of this?
It's part
It's
of the
not-
contract, Quinn.
It's not part of the negotiations, Glenn. You signed the deal.
You just seem very invested in the armory for a guild you're not a part of.
Quinn, I'm really doing you a favor here.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I will see to it that you are advised when there will be interviews.
Excellent. Well, my business is done. I don't know what business they had here.
Your business is our business.
Well, we get paid like 450 gold, right?
Mhm.
Well, when there were 7 of them, not 4.
Oh, I paid 600, 7 total, with Clay being for free, as we discussed.
Right. So we only got 450 of that.
Yes, Tygus, I believe, took his standard cut for the guild.
Wait, so were you contracting us individually, or were you contracting the Manticores?
Well, I approached Tygus personally.
Okay,
and that
never
was
mind
his
then.
cut for
I don't have
facilitating.
an issue. I just had some confusion. Thanks for clearing it up.
Yeah, no problem. While you're here, I would like to discuss a quick matter with you, if you all have a moment.
What's that?
The Gambler's Grasp dungeon. I've heard from Tygus, he was boasting to everyone who'd listened that you guys got quite close to defeating the Golem Room.
Eh.
We didn't get killed quickly, Quinn, but we still got killed pretty convincingly.
Are you going to at some point go back into the dungeon?
Probably.
Perhaps, if we get ourselves more properly equipped for such an endeavor.
Well, I would ask that you consider bringing me along instead of Tygus. And,
Why not both?
well, there's a maximum of 6 persons that can go down at a time.
Oh, is that true? Okay.
Yeah, that's why we just bought one before we brought Tygus.
Well, maybe we'll have you guys fight about it.
Well, that's why I'm here. I would like to negotiate with you discreetly, as I think that the notoriety and fame that will come from clearing the first room will be great for business.
Can I see your armory?
Begin with the armory. What does this drow want with our armory?
You can see the armory. Is this related to the current conversation, or is this a separate?
Yes, it is related to the current conversation, Quinn.
Sure. And he leads you over to the armory. They open the vault door.
I just want to look around.
They let you in.
The swords in bags.
What's the condition of the armory? How is the equipment stored and maintained?
You actually checked it out already, but I will move you guys back over there.
Has it changed at all from last time?
Has it changed from last time?
No,
So is there a
Swords and
bag of
bags.
swords?
there's a bag of swords.
I'm going to pick up the bag of swords and dump it out at Quinn's feet loudly.
Kind of winces at the sound of the metal clanging around.
How can you claim to be a professional guild when you arm your guild members with equipment that has been taken care of, such as this? I will pick up one random one that hopefully looks banged and chipped up.
We will buy new swords if it is relevant to this discussion.
It's not about buying new swords. You gonna stick those in a bag too, Quinn?
How do you keep swords?
And not in a bag.
I will have a weapons rack crafted immediately.
I mean, normally you keep them in a sheath.
Or a rack, perhaps?
I will purchase a sheath and racks. Well, I'll be honest, I'm a wizard, so weapons management is really not my forte. We kind of left that up to Clay.
It obviously
Well,
was
it
not his
wasn't-
forte either.
Yeah, you need like a blacksmith.
Or a fighter with common sense. Look at this nonsense.
What?
I mean, I could barely kill you with this one, Quinn.
Here, let me try.
So, back to the discussion about the dungeon?
Well, the discussion, Quinn, is how could we possibly promote a guild that doesn't take pride in its own gear and people, and I'll let go of the sword so it bangs on the floor noisily.
Oh, well,
It's very unprofessional.
I have connections with people that might be interested in more lucrative contracts in scope than the guild typically offers, if you were looking forward to that. We've recently gotten into negotiations with the Armsbruster Armada, the skyship company, since they've been in town, and I think that we could put in a good word for you if you were willing to do that. Although it would mean losing favor with the Manicore Guild and Miss Berta.
Kijo, it's like I'm talking to a wall. Or, no, I'm sorry, it's like I'm talking to a man.
I don't understand.
I know.
I know. He kind of looks at the rest of you that are there. He's like, so,
You'd be willing to
anybody-
pay half of whatever we end up bidding for the entry fee if you were to come with us.
Certainly. And should we find any success, I would pass that along to the Armsbruster Skyship Guild. I've been told that they're seeking some more proven adventurers for employment as well, and I think that you would be great for that if you were interested. I could certainly arrange, call it an interview, perhaps. If that's something you're all interested in. If not, then
I'm going to insight check him
money
to
or-
see if he actually has that kind of pull.
Sure.
5. I have no idea.
You're just distracted by all the swords and bags.
All the birds all over the floor.
What is this place?
So if you were to rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 20,
You can make an insight check if you want to try to ascertain his his
There's-
level of proficiency.
There's actually, is it a fighter class? One of the subclasses or something has something
Yeah.
very similar to
It
that.
has something like that. Sure.
it's Ranger.
I'll give it a shot. Why not? Fitting.
Like on a scale of 1 to 20, he's like somewhere between a 3 and a 5. He's one of these, either a 3 or a 5 or a 4.
Sometimes it's hard to tell with wizards until they start casting spells. I think having another spellcaster might be more useful to us than another frontliner. We seem to be fairly set on those in this party. I would
Yes,
know
we
if
could.
you all are.
We could always ask Tygus what he can offer us too, because Gwyneth here's offering us some extra benefits for bringing him along, and last time Tygus didn't. Maybe he can now.
Yeah, to be fair, we approached Tigus like, hey, you want to join? But now,
Yeah.
space is at a premium.
There's competition now.
We will certainly come alert you either way the next time we decide to take that delve.
Appreciate it.
Probably.
Oh, you guys forgot to get the cart from Shellside.
That's all right. I'm not sure they could have parted with the card.
I mean, buying a cart's not. A cart's 15 gold. You can just buy a cart.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was more expensive than that.
It's hard to tell what, but a gold is a lot of money, you know. A gold. So, for a normal person, that's a lot. You guys are quite wealthy for low-level adventurers.
That's why I thought a little while ago when I posted a thing on like the real prices of Byzantium back in the day, I thought that was really fast.
Hello,
And
you
how
can
much
leave
shit
it
went
there.
for
Thank you.
Like, I think a commoner gets like.
Have a good
I
night.
think it's
You
a
too.
gold piece. I'm gonna look.
Gold peas.
A commoner makes about a gold piece a day
A day? That can't be right.
I thought it was a
for
silver
for,
a day.
for a skilled laborer.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's
Yeah, I
like a
thought
blind.
like a modest lifestyle was like
A skilled
one silver.
laborer, a skilled laborer makes a gold a day. A commoner makes 6 gold a month.
There you go. That sounds a lot better.
A little more than a gold a week.
Yeah, so 15 gold is a lot of money, even though for you guys it's a paltry sum.
Jump change.
If you wanted to, you could just dump 15 gold from the party loot and buy a cart, but you also have a lot of shit you could sell right now.
That is true.
Well, whenever they leave, they'll catch up with me on the steps.
Sure. You guys leave shortly after, and Ziv's hanging out on the steps.
You thinking about changing your religion, Ziv?
Oh. No. I'm just curious.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things here that are very different than what I'm used to.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. There's things different here than where I'm from, too. Quite a bit different. Then again, Kijo knows how that's different, too. At least somewhat. Different perspectives, though.
You know, I was thinking, now that we know that we're facing when we go down there, I think we take nobody and we come out with all the glory for ourselves rather than sharing it with one of the guilds. Any contacts that they might have would be more than happy to reach out to us after we've done that.
That's a good point. We don't need the intermediary.
Besides, Quinn obviously runs an organization of, and then I'll say a word in undercommon like ballista fodder. Is that the term?
I would just say idiots.
What a bunch of a-holes.
You know, for a wizard, that man is fairly stupid.
I'm thinking about Minthara's lines about wizards. I don't like wizards. They blow themselves up or you up eventually when they're fucking around with magic like idiots.
You know, when I was reading one of my texts, I came across an expression that we don't have words for where I'm from.
What's that?
Moral quandary.
Hmm. Do you understand it?
I'm trying. For example, when your enemy surrenders, do you just execute them? Do you apprehend them to sell them into slavery? Or do you show mercy
So
and
most
let them...
people don't do the slavery thing here on the surface. I mean,
I've
some
noticed
do.
that's very strange.
Yeah,
It's such an excellent source of cheap labor.
that is considered amoral by most people on the surface. So the moral quandary, well, I mean, it depends on the person, right? I suppose. And it depends on, well, both people. The person who won the combat and the person who lost the combat, and what they may or may not have done.
You know, if we would have sold slaves where I'm from, we'd all be very rich by now.
Yeah. Well, if so, for example, if you're hired to kill someone and you find out that the reason that you're hired to kill someone is because let me think of a really bad reason to be hired to kill someone. You're hired to kill someone because this person wants to marry the person that the person you're hired to kill is married to, right? So that's their only reason that they want to kill him. And people who a person who's going to die is happily married. Everybody's happy over there, but this person wants to kill that person so that they can marry the person who's already married.
Well, in this scenario, am I killing the husband or the wife?
Let's say you're killing the wife.
Did they pay me in advance?
Let's say half in advance.
That is a quandary.
Now, on the flip
I
side,
hope Ziv just starts using the word quandary all the time.
But to you, is it a moral quandary?
Now, would this husband be my employer's first husband, second husband, or third husband?
unknown to you.
I'm
going to deliberate on this and get back to you.
While you guys are having this chat, Ziv, a person walking down the street just kind of gives you a wave, which is very strange for you. That's not probably a common practice you're used to, is waving as you pass someone you know.
I reach for my blade.
It's just, you recognize her as the armored, the older lady from the Temple of Aros, the beacon of bronze, and she just kind of gives you a wave. She's just like she's running some errands and just gives you a wave.
I nod back.
And you guys are just, Ziv seems to have a friend, which is weird.
That is weird.
It's just the greetings of.
I know. She is
Well,
was very helpful for me in understanding what the moral quandary is.
I just saw your hand go for your blade, is all.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
There was a story of the great emperor Bardus, whose religion prevented him from killing people, and when he seized power, he could not let the heirs of the person he had seized power from live, nor could he murder them. It was a moral quandary. So instead, he took out their tongues and their eyes and said he had done a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating story, but he did not murder them, and he obeyed the tenets of his faith.
That is a moral quandary. Kicho's just kind of shaking her head.
You know, I wonder if the Justisar would be willing to be our final party member in the dungeon, rather than either one of the guilds.
What, the lady we just walked past?
Yes.
How old was she, Thomas?
She's a human. Looks like maybe late 50s, early 60s.
Pretty old.
If we were gonna raid her on its no.
I mean, you could ask her, I suppose.
As if you just know her to be a retired adventurer.
It's just a thought.
It
To
may,
be fair, I haven't seen her in any kind of combat, so I have no idea how competent she is.
maybe, if not her, she might know someone, huh?
Perhaps. Well, I'm hungry. Shall we go somewhere for food?
Yeah.
You guys could go to the tavern that Kijo's kind of made friends with the owner of with her bar fighting time.
Sure.
Earl at the Frantic Fish. You guys go there, eat a meal. What do you guys want to do with the rest of your day? What's kind of next for you guys?
Does anyone at the bar look scrappy?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of old scrappy fishermen in this town and adventurers, so you could start a bar fight if you wanted to.
Is there anyone whose ass I haven't whooped at the bar?
There's probably a couple people whose asses you haven't whooped, but the people whose asses you have whooped are like telling them like, "Hey, don't fuck with with old boy over there."
You don't want that smoke, trust me.
No one looks like they're interested in squaring up, taking me on.
Not necessarily. You do see in the corner of the tavern, there's one guy who's looks like he's having an argument with himself.
Is he losing?
You're not sure, but there's a guy in the corner of the tavern that's like, I don't know a better way to describe it. He's kind of like tweaking out a little bit. He's like, oh, no, it's everyone's kind of keeping a wide berth around him, and Earl kind of looks. He's like, tried to kick that guy out earlier, but the bouncer's off today.
Let me go talk to him. I'm gonna take my ale and go over to his table and just sit down beside him or across from him and be like, "What's going on, friend? You seem stressed."
Kind of peeking out over the hood, you just see this very like thin and pale assuming Kijo can handle the tweaker. Very thin and very pale, kind of almost like faded green-skinned creature, long-tipped ears. Make a nature check.
Nine.
You're not sure what this humanoid creature is. It's not something that you've ever seen before.
So it's not a goblin or an orc. That's
not a goblin or an orc.
No.
And the skin that is very, very pale, but you get the impression it's from being like sickly. It's not from whatever race this creature is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of whispering to itself, and as you walk over and sit down, it looks up at you, and it's just like, something's wrong. I don't feel good.
Yeah?
Oh,
You-
sorry, I almost vomited. I think
So
something's
what-
wrong.
Do you need like a healer?
I think I need a healer. And he coughs again, and you watch as a bird feather comes out of their mouth.
Did you eat a bird?
I didn't eat a bird. And then they kind of make like a weird bird, like a bird sound. They're like, oh, that's not good. And they start talking in a language you don't understand. I don't think. Let me look at your languages.
Nah, I know common in my own language.
Okay, then you don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of look around and see if anyone else saw him cough up a bird feather.
Everyone's not really paying attention to this guy. They're minding their own business.
Okay. How far away is the healing lady place?
Pretty far. It's on like the other side of town.
Did anyone have a horse outside?
Sure. I'll roll a d4. Unless you roll a 1, there's a horse outside.
3.
Well, wouldn't we have Fabio?
Now, do we have Fabio with us, or did we stable him?
I mean, if we're just walking around town, I don't know. Would we keep him with us?
Probably not.
It's probably
Okay.
stabled somewhere.
Let me take you to the healer place. All right? Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I think I need to go to a temple.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna. What's the name of the bartender?
Earl?
Earl. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of pick this guy up.
As you're kind of leading them through the tavern past your friends, and as you do, he falls over and then coughs up a full living bird. Just kind of crawls out of his mouth onto the ground. And he's like, oh, something's really wrong. And then it flies up and attacks him, trying to peck his face. And as he does,
I'm gonna try to grab the bird.
as you reach out and grab the bird, his whole body just explodes into a swarm of birds. Roll initiative.
I did not see that coming. My
It's the
breakfast has been ruined.
birds!
Weird tweaker.
Where is my birds character sheet?
You should have had the song from the birds ready for this.
Alex was not prepared for the explosion of birds.
Damn it, Kijo, every time you come into this place, somebody bursts into a bunch of birds or something, some shit.
It's not my fault.
How are you blaming this on me?
But it's always you. Every time.
Anyways, that guy's super immediately dead.
Well, yeah.
What? Really?
Anybody doing
Maybe-
their initiative switch bullshit?
I would like to switch my initiative with the swarm of birds. I have nothing that would allow that to happen, but I would still like it to happen.
But I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it real hard.
I'm
Thomas,
closing
I
my
love
eyes.
that you put.
I'm gonna try
I
to
love that
cast
you
a
put
wish.
me in. I love that you put me in front of the plate of food. By the way.
You guys can move to wherever in the bar you would want
Nope,
to be
that's
sitting, but I
that
just
is
picked a random
exactly
seat.
where I would have been.
I
right
think
in
that's
front of the
where I
plate of
would have
food.
been as well.
Well,
I probably would have been on my way over to Kijo to help.
I would have preferred that Alex was between me and the swarm of birds, but you know,
I mean,
it is what
there's
it is.
there's still several of us between you and the birds.
That's fair.
Oh, I can't wait to rage and cause some terrible thing to happen.
They swarm around you, squawking, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw, Kijo.
Oh man.
Wisdom. 11.
You pass. And now they're going to attack you. 12 and a 5.
That's gonna be a no.
And I'm going to have you roll a d4.
Three.
The rest of you, Hijo, you don't see this because you're surrounded by birds, but the rest of you see as the birds seem to just keep multiplying and multiplying off of each other, and they begin forming into shapes. And the shapes of birds slowly like liquefy and melt together to form other creatures.
This is fun.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
That's a relief. I was worried if I tried to Eldritch Blast a swarm of birds that I was going to hit Kijo again. Now I have other targets. I imagine she wouldn't have appreciated that a second time.
Earther, you fuck! I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh,
It looked like some
it's
kind
not
of
my
weird,
fault you
dark
keep
magic.
getting in the way of my Eldritch Blasts.
And they're these strange almost like pigs the size of men. It's these like pig creatures standing on 2 feet, covered in all these oozing sores.
Sounds delightful.
And I don't think any of you speak their language.
No, I speak Common, Undercommon, and Elvish.
Hang on, I keep a list of your languages in my notes somewhere.
I don't want to speak their language.
I made a list of all of your languages, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't think any of you speak their language, so I'm going to assume you don't.
I think the only one that they would speak that would be relevant would be Primordial for me, so. Everything else I speak is normal stuff.
Let me know if I hear some Infernal.
The Triangle of Hate.
What it was. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move to here.
You're going to move out of
My-
the swarm of birds' range?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make an opportunity attack.
Okay. That's a no. I am going to turn my head to Earl and say, "Sorry, Earl," and I'm gonna burning hands the birds.
Earl's going to be pissed.
I'm gonna burn it, so that's gonna hit all 3 of the dretches and the birds.
And the chair.
Is it 15 feet?
Yep.
I think that'll hit 2 of the dretches and one of the birds.
And
It'll hit all 3 of them.
probably at least 2 of the chairs.
He's 15 feet away from me.
I guess the thing is that you're kind of in a corner of the square.
Well, here, I'll move to there. There we go. Now it hits everybody.
All right, I'll allow it. Is it a dex save?
Yeah. DC 17. 1 dretch saves. With birds fail. How could I? What? That's not right. Is it? Oh, it is right. Man, I kind of a shit roll. A 2, a 1, and a 4. And then I'm gonna bonus action punch one of these dretches in the mouth. 13?
13 hits.
6 damage.
All right. I don't think that they have
There is someone in this tavern I'm suspicious of, Thomas.
Look, I know
Who
you
is
don't
it?
like me, but come on, let's move past it. Okay, we've been adventuring together for weeks.
It's not Earthier.
I know.
Because while I don't like Earthier,
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Earthier's always summoning birds.
Yeah, he is right behind you. But I haven't seen him do anything suspicious.
No, none of us
He
have.
doesn't have a health circle.
And he has a very suspicious looking
You
token.
know why he doesn't have a health circle? Because he's from the last time we used this map. He's actually not there.
Oh, really?
Well, that's suspicious. He just disappeared.
That's the child. That's the child adventurer token. That's the
Wow.
child adventurer token that
That's
you
a-
already murdered.
It's clearly the
High
next one
level.
that's going to turn into birds.
High-level wizard just cast greater invisibility.
Jesus.
Ziv.
Ziv will put her book away, get her hat up on the table and slap it on and be like, now this feels like home. And get out her bow and fight this one.
What a concerning statement.
12.
12 just barely hits the swarm.
Oh, excellent. Oh, no, actually, I was shooting at the dretch.
12 does hit the dretch.
17, and it gets pushed 10 feet back. Oh, never mind.
Its corpse gets pushed back 10 feet.
Into the birds.
Corpse damage on the birds.
Earthier.
And then I will dive behind the counter and bonus action stealth.
I shall cast a hex upon these birds, and then an eldritch blast at them as well. 17.
17 will hit the birds.
9 force damage, and 1 necrotic damage.
You've killed most of the birds.
Excellent.
Koji.
I'll take out the new longsword, move up to the birds, and use my fighting spirit and attack.
Just for flavor, by the way, I haven't left my seat. I'm still seated, eating.
You're just sitting there at Eldritch Blasting.
Eldritch Blast.
Uh,
I like to imagine you take a piece of bacon off Ziv's plate while she's running around. 10 will miss.
it's a 13
Oh, 13 hits.
for 4 damage.
All of
Minimum
them.
damage. Feels bad.
I will
you killed them all.
action surge and attack the dretch right next to me. 22
That'll hit.
for 12.
Wow, you're doing work today, Koji.
I'll take a step up to this one. That's it.
Everybody runs.
Guys, it's fine. It's just there's only one left.
Alex?
Just gonna stay there and keep eating.
So I'm gonna run up here,
Oh, Alex, Coach's
and
got it.
then I might as well rage.
Alex, get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Man, everyone's
No!
left me.
This is too much fun.
Sitting here eating alone.
Let's see. I
It's
got
like high school.
49.
I'm gonna be
All
like
over again.
I'm gonna be like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. Oh, I could take the shot right here.
Okay, so 49, I cast Bestow Curse as a 5th level spell on the next creature I touch.
Oh.
Runs up and claps Koji on the back.
Yeah, good job, Koji, you got this.
Tag me in, bro.
I'll use my action to dash, and I will get up next to this guy. I assume I can't just like pat him on the back as I
I don't see
run
why
up
you
to it.
couldn't. I don't see why you
Alright.
couldn't touch somebody
I'll
as
do
a
it.
reaction.
I don't know what Bestow Curse is.
It's a spell that curses them. They have to make a
Yeah.
save.
I gotta find the actual spell details. Okay. It must make a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration.
Which curse do you want to give it, though?
What's the DC?
I believe the DC would be.
We're doing the DC is 8 plus strength plus proficiency for
So it fails.
Yeah.
your. I think that's how it is for wild magic. Oh, unless
I think so. I thought I had written it down somewhere, but I guess maybe I didn't.
Well, otherwise, no.
All right, so I will choose
curse so strong? Jesus.
I will choose. Must the third one. It must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn or before it takes the dodge action.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Do less damage, but maybe cause less damage.
I'm gonna come out to it and I'm gonna try to punch it.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
The dredgers aren't in turn order.
Oh no! What did the
I was
dredge-
really kind of hoping I would fireball the tavern. I'm going to be honest.
The dredges are at a 6, so the dredge should have actually gone.
Oh, okay.
The dredge will attack.
Well, it would have gone. Wait, no, it has to make the save.
It would have gone before that.
No, because it's
Oh,
a 6.
you're right. You're right. Actually, you're right. It has at a 6, and Alex has the Dex modifier. To
So it doesn't do anything. It dodges.
right. Yeah, right. It doesn't do anything.
So,
Perfect.
so wait, let me redo my. We gotta redo.
Now you got to attack again to see if the disadvantage
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, I miss it with everything. It goes fucking Neo.
Zip.
So there's only the one left, right?
Yep.
I
Current
will.
taking the dodge action.
Realize that my shot is blocked, so I will prop my crossbow on the bar, and I have a ready to action to where if I get a clean shot where it doesn't have any cover, I will fire. That's my turn.
Right there.
I kind of turn around with my fork at everyone else and be like, okay, did anyone else eat the cursed quail? Like, and then
What did
I'll-
that guy order?
I know, right?
Actually, I will. I'll turn around to the tavern keeper and say, what did that guy order?
Just water.
What? That's my turn.
Spit it. Koji.
I will attack it.
Disadvantage hits.
For 5. What does that do? Oh yeah, it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Well, folks, don't drink the water.
Alex.
Stick with the ale.
Some little kid in the corner is puts down his water and looks horrified.
I'm gonna recklessly attack it, so I'll just attack it straight.
Oh
Natural
god. Kaboom!
It's dead.
That guy just got tunnel blasted.
That's it.
First
Yeah, you're that's your first explosion with the
It
tunnel
sure
blast.
is.
Rip
So
Koji and Tijo.
It needs to make a strength. Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter. The original damage will kill it, but
Definitely dead.
I do a 15-foot cone at you guys, apparently.
Okay.
Strength
failed.
saving throw.
So what happens to me?
You take.
Fire and thunder.
17 total damage. Jesus Christ.
5 fire and 12 thunder damage.
Well, I take half of the fire.
The tip of his pickaxe just explodes in a magical explosion and then immediately reforms itself.
And then, as the smoke clears, Alex just goes, did I do that?
Kijo's gonna be like, "What the fuck, Alex?"
It's pretty
Well,
funny. You guys positioned yourselves perfectly to get
You really did.
blown up.
This never happens to me, I swear.
To be fair, I was already here. Alex positioned himself to hit me.
So I got knocked back 10 feet too.
Yep.
So I'm over here now.
Blasted into someone else's dinner.
You gotta
Pickles
forgive him.
slip off
You gotta
off the
forgive
floor.
him, Kijo. It's been a while since he's been in that kind of position to explode at a woman like that.
I was really
apologize.
pent up. I'm sorry.
Earl's coughing on the smoke from the explosions like, what the hell?
You're welcome.
Earl is inspecting the explosion damage on his tavern. He's like, do you have any idea how much this is going to cost to fix?
I don't know, but give me a price. I'll do my best.
Probably
15 gold.
All right, I'll toss him like 20 gold for mental pain and suffering as well. And be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Once
It's kind of random.
Once you give him the 20 gold, he walks over and claps you on the shoulder.
You're all right, big guy. You're my new favorite customer. Come on, your next drink's free.
This chair.
Earl,
Yeah.
Earl, I'm your favorite customer. What?
You don't give me it. You've never given me 20 gold.
Do I feel
No,
like
but I kept guys from breaking your bar on the inside. Come on.
Okay, fine. You can still be my favorite customer, Kijo.
I'll settle for second favorite. That's fine with me.
He brings you guys back over to your table and it's like,
That's the best adventuring group in town, I'll tell you what. Say, if you guys are looking for sponsors, the Frantic Fish here would love to sponsor your next delve into the dungeon below town. On us.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Okay.
All you got to do is sing the praises of the Frantic Fish, maybe wear an armband with our fish logo on it.
And you'll pay our entry fee?
Oh yeah. They drive crazy business. I have faith that if anybody's gonna clear out those golems, it'll be you guys.
Okay.
What did we say
okay.
the name of our group was, or we sort of had a half-assed name that we threw around?
I don't think we had a name yet.
I don't think so.
I thought we threw out a half-assed one, like kind of in jest. don't
I think we did in jest, but I don't think any of us were taking it seriously.
Well, you guys are starting to get some notoriety, so it might not be the worst idea.
Sure, you fools.
Because all the guilds are aware of you guys. You guys have met the richest noble in town. You know, you guys are getting some notoriety, so it's probably not the worst idea, but that could be a between session thing. You know. Anyways, yeah, Earl would let you guys know to come to him before you go back into the dungeon and let him know. Even way wordier 5.
The way wordier 5.
And Earl just kind of says, "Man, I have to say, I've never seen one of his folk before. Heard of them, but I ain't never seen one in person before. What was what was that crow thing? Is that a magic thing?"
I don't know. He he was green, but he wasn't an orc or a goblin. I don't know what he was, and then he just puked up a bird, and then he exploded into birds, and I think he's dead. Isn't that puddle over there him?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of those fellers before. They call them a Githyanki or something. Ain't never seen one before though.
Do I know anything about the Gith?
You
Do
can
any
make
of us know anything about the Gith?
You can make a nature, history, or religion check if you're proficient in any of those.
I would definitely not know what to give you.
I am not proficient.
Well,
in
I
any
will
of
say
those.
Khuros Githyanki are very different from Forgotten Realms Githyanki. So
Sorry, you said history, nature, and what was the third one?
history, nature, or religion if you're proficient in any of those.
All right. If I must.
I am proficient
I
in
am
none
not
of those.
proficient in religion, but I have been reading a lot of religious texts lately. Would that allow me a roll?
I don't think they would have any relevant information.
Okay.
that I can think of. Is that it?
I have never heard of these Githyanki. Do they all explode and turn into birds?
I don't think so. You know, they're not really around here. They don't spend a lot of time on the material plane, is what I remember.
So why would it be here?
I don't know. To turn into birds, I guess.
I'm gonna pull out my notebook and write, "Do all Githyanki burst into birds?" Close it.
And,
Away.
and those birds turned into pig monsters.
Get my notebook back out. Do all the birds
God damn it, Earl, you're right.
and turn into pig monsters? And then I'll mumble an undercommon under my breath and put my book away.
Well, any of you guys know any medicine types? Maybe you could figure out what disease that is and if it's contagious or not. I don't know. We need to know if I need to quarantine the tavern, but
Yeah, what about your friend Zev?
I could ask the Justicar, yeah.
Yeah, maybe she knows.
I'll stand up and put my hat on and
Was there
where I find
anything sulfury smelling about the pigs?
No, they smell just really bad, but not sulfury.
Okay.
Rotten garbage. And I
Boss,
think
Alex, if
that's...
he wants to go
Oh,
to
go
the
ahead.
Salty Spy or whatever to sell those on-keg parts.
Yeah, we probably should do that.
I think that's where we're going to end this session. But you guys can all level up.
Oh, hey!
Yay!
Huzzah.
this
That's
is
the one
gonna
I
be-
wanted. Yeah, that's the big one.
This is gonna be a good level. Time
Yeah.
to abandon hope for ever getting an ability score increase. I'm gonna start multi-classing into everything else possible.
Just keep in mind when you level. Alex, you're down 1 rage, and Koji, you're down 14 hit points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
TJ's down 14 hit points.
That's the first time I messed that up.
That's the first time you've
Yeah.
messed that up.
I probably would have done a quick rest as we went back just to heal up a little bit to full.
I'm down on 1 spell slot, but I am still concentrating on Hex. So there you go.
I don't remember how to level up. Oh, there it is.
Up to the next hour.
You can probably end the recording, Jay.
If I must.